is the only cryptocurrency that you should invest.
DogeCoin!
It's the people's currency, you know it's the best.
Please buy!
The most fun and ironic crypto, that is for sure.
So crypto!
We're taking DogeCoin to the moon.
to the moon!
And if a broker says, listen, you can't get rich with DogeCoin, say stonks. But even Daddy Elon knows it's the time to join.
Much fun!
Cause
Fate loves irony.
therefore we're passing Bitcoin soon.
Elon Gene Snoop!
Take this little puppy to the moon. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, never sell.
Much rich!
Buy more, buy more, buy more, buy more, it's doing well.
Such high!
Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, never sell.
Much value!
Rising, 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 I can tell.
Very trading!
Shut up and take my money. This meme coin is looking funny. Let's make history together. In Doge we trust.
Much trust!
Jump on the hype train, bros. Cause even Snoop Doge knows it's going up. Don't drop it when it's hot. Doge is the only cryptocurrency that you should invest.
DogeCoin!
It's the people's currency, you know it's the best.
Please buy!
The most fun and ironic crypto, that is for sure.
So crypto!
We're taking DogeCoin to the moon. DogeCoin to the moon. DogeCoin to the moon. DogeCoin to the moon. DogeCoin to the moon.
It's beyond!
All right, welcome to another episode of Dream Tanks TV and Junkgrass Madness. All right, legit, welcome everybody, welcome. I had to reset the stream because we were going like 66 hours and I didn't like that, so we're gonna go ahead and do it. Now we're good, we're good now. All right, Doge is still holding up nicely, so that's what's up. All right, also we're gonna figure out if there anything else is going on right now. So 1 second, everybody.
recovery. And you saw the core inflation rates drop by 2 full percentage points in the face of very strong growth. So that can only be explained by the enormous increase in potential output, the supply side increase over that year. So that's how I would say it's different this time.
And Tiff, maybe you can tell us how it's different in other ways in Canada. So we were talking about the similarities and the similar approaches to dealing with inflation and the positive results. But we've seen a divergence in Canada with respect to growth. So clearly there's some differences too. Maybe can you reflect for people what those differences look like and what the ramifications are for you?
Yeah, I will focus on the differences, although I will stress I think the main story is the similarities. And as Jay outlined, what is so unique about this whole cycle is that supply has played a much bigger role than we're used to. And from a monetary policy perspective, we don't have as good line of sight to supply as we do as demand, and we don't have any tools to influence supply. Our tools work on demand. In terms of what has been different, if you look at the Canadian economy, growth was essentially zero in the second half of last year. And what that meant was...
Shout out to Saturn. I agree, Saturn. I totally agree with you. I'm curious to see what happens here, because there is a chance that this is just one move, right? Like, we might see this be the move. Right? The move itself might just do something like this, you know? That's the only reason why I'm looking at this fib here. All right, guys. So, let's discuss a few things here. All right? Let's discuss a few things, all right? So I know we're going to get back to our friends, okay? But I just want to give some commentary on the price here. First of all, guys, the Bitcoin price failed to make a higher high in this range. We did reject from the Fibonacci golden pocket. If we take it from high to low, we rejected right from the 786 area. Very weak. We've been unable to make a higher high this entire time. So far, it looks like we're going to be making another lower low. However, we do have this white box that I've drawn on the chart. This white box is the local Fibonacci zone from low to high. That's why we're getting a little bit of a bounce from here, even though it's not amounting to much yet. These levels are not going to be ignored totally, no matter what, right? So this box really must hold for the Bitcoin price, and if not, then we could come down quite a bit lower here. I do want to take a look also at some other levels that we have on the chart, okay? This is the short I'm in as well. There are 3 areas of interest actually that I have here for potentially finding a local bounce. Area number 1, 61,350. Area number 2, 59.8. Area number 3, 59.1. And the best level would be actually coming down here, where we would have some nice bullish divergences on the chart. We would wreck a lot of people. We might come down quite a bit lower from here. So it's not like I would blindly long this level, but if we do come down here and then we start to reclaim it, I would look at that as a very big sign of strength on the chart locally, at least to give us a retracement. And the reason why is because we would have taken out the lows of this very large range that we have here, right? So coming and taking out the lows of this range,
then a reclaim is bullish, right? So let's say we come down, we spend some time here or whatever, and then eventually we start to come back up. That's bullish. I would look for a move. If that happens, I would honestly be looking for a move back up to around this zone right here, right? The $68,000 area. And if this is going to bring us down to 52K, this would be a really nice kind of way it could happen. All right, really nice way it could happen, because this would basically give us a fake out of the range. Everybody says, oh no, we've broken down, whole bunch of shorts pile up here, get the short squeeze, the retracement to make the lower high. Then we can come down to our 52, 51.8 ish zone, and then we can get a real bounce. That's kind of how I would like to see this play out. Of course, we don't get to choose how price action happens, but if I did get to choose, that's how I would choose it to happen right now. All right, if I did get to choose, that's how I would choose it to happen right now. All right. The Bitcoin price, baby. The Bitcoin price. We are getting a little bit of a bounce from our box. Our box is giving us a little bit of a bounce here, guys. All right, if this holds and we do make a higher high, then that's a different story here. So let's watch as we're bouncing from our white box, guys. The white box is coming up to first area of resistance. So the way we watch price action, right, is basically we're always looking for those sideways ranges, right? We had the ceiling right here. We broke above the ceiling. We retested it as the floor. We made a lower high. We lost it. So now this area is very important. If we can reclaim this, potentially we can be looking for that, okay? The reason why I'm still saying high is possible here, even though we failed to make a higher high, goes back to market cipher B. All right, on the 12-minute time frame, I cannot help but notice that as we're grinding at support, we are seeing money flow and momentum waves get higher. All right, money flow and momentum waves get higher. So look, to me, that is a chance of continued upside here, all right? So that's the only reason why I've been looking for longs and why I've been longing all day. All right, I've been taking longs all day. You know? All right, shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Huge shout out to Ralph GD. Can you open multiple positions in hedge mode? Yes, you can. But you can't open two longs at the same time. It has to be one short and one long. All right. Massive shout out to one. He says S&P looks bearish right now. All right, let's check out the S&P. So I'll be honest with you about the S&P, right? I could see why you'd think this could be bearish, but we do have some bullish divergences, and we have just taken the liquidity. So I would not be surprised, right? I would not be surprised if we see a bit more upside here for Bitcoin and the S&P, right? I'm not saying it's guaranteed to happen. I'm just saying I wouldn't be surprised. We've got bull divs everywhere, and sentiment is very bearish, right? All right, yeah, we got a CDW of the S&P 500. Let's check out the dollar quickly as well, because the dollar did something crazy when Jerome Powell spoke, right? The Jerome Powell also got a swing failure pattern of its high, right? So the S&P got a swing failure of the low, the dollar got a swing failure of the high. And as long as the dollar holds below 106.429, we can see the dollar get to move back down to its local range, right? We can see the dollar get to move back down to around that 106.238 zone, right? 106.238 is literally the golden pocket here. So yeah, we could see the dollar get a little bit more downside here, maybe about, 0.12%. And we could see the ES get another little bit move up to the upside to the top of its range, maybe around 5,111. I think that could carry Bitcoin for us, because Bitcoin, man, is bouncing from support right now. Right, BTC bouncing from support, baby. All right. Massive shout out to J-Boy Bullish. Massive shout out to the man giving the shout outs. Massive shout out to Ways of the Jedi. Bitcoin is probably one of the strongest assets to date. Weak and Bitcoin don't belong in the same sentence. That's true. I mean, we have never seen an asset perform the way Bitcoin has performed. It seems crazy, but it's true. I mean, man, the gains on Bitcoin have been absolutely insane. They have been absolutely insane, to say the least. You know, I'm thinking like back to when I first got into Bitcoin in 2016. It's crazy to think about how much money I've made then in Bitcoin. You almost get desensitized to the crazy amount of gains you can make in crypto. Just holding on spots. It is pretty crazy. It is insane to think that I bought Bitcoin at $600 and now it's $60,000. I can't even believe that. You know, I can't even believe that. Is anyone else seeing a cup and handle, says the bullish babe crypto? You know, let's check it out. Guys, make sure to smash the like button here. All right. So this is interesting. So Sonars Zalitis says we have about 2 billion liquidations at 71,700. Yeah, so we could get a squeeze. That's another thing, guys. Like, hear me out here. All right, hear me out here. Okay, I am not coming out extremely bullish or bearish. I hope you guys know that. I hope you guys watching the channel understand that I most of the time remain pretty neutral. But here's the thing that is objective right now. All right, this right now is objective. We are trading in a sideways range, and we are at the bottom of the range, and everybody's bearish. Okay, that's objective. There's no denying whether or not Bitcoin's going to break down. There's no denying that we are at support. All right, and if we hold support, like we did back here, like we did back here, like we did back here, what do you think is most probable to happen next? Right? Gotta move back to the highs, right? I mean, that's just is what it is. That's why I've been looking for longs down here, right? So I don't know what's going to happen here. I know I'm short. I know the title of the video is Emergency Short Trade, but you know, keep in mind, I'm short from this high here because we came up to the top of the range. Now I'm long from here because we came to the bottom of the range. So, you know, this is a place where if we're not going to hold this support, you know, we could eventually see our way down to 52K. But if we do hold support, there is a lot of liquidity up here, right? There is a lot. And up here as well, right? And again, I know I'm beating a dead horse to death. I'm beating a dead horse to death. But when we take a look at the historical Bitcoin in a bull market, Bitcoin in a bull market, when the weekly time frame prints that red dot, right? It is not uncommon for us to range sideways for a long time and get fake outs of the highs and the lows, right? Back here, we had our high, we had our low. We took a fake out of the high, we took a fake out of the low. Right here, we had a high, we had a low. We did a fake out of the high, we did a fake out of the low. Right here, we had our high, we had our low. We did a fake out of the high, we did a fake out of the low, right? Right here, we have our high, and we have our low. We have not yet faked out either. All right, we have not yet faked out either. Now, these ranges, look at, I mean, this is the weekly time frame, meaning every candle is 1 week, all right? The last sideways range we were in with the red dot on the weekly lasted us about 77 days, right? 77 days, that's 10 weeks, 10 or 11 weeks. So far, we've been in this range for about 42 days, all right? So that's about, what, 6 weeks? What's 6 times 7, 42? Yeah, so we could have a few more weeks in here, right? We could have 1, 2, 3, 4 more weeks of this range, which is going to take us to May, right? Could take us to May, you know? So there's a lot of things that could happen here, which is why we really just need to be prepared for all different scenarios and be prepared to trade them. All right, Bitcoin getting a bounce, baby. Bitcoin about to get a bounce right here from our box. The bouncy Bitcoin box, baby. The bouncy Bitcoin box, baby, is getting a bounce. Look at this. Look at this, guys. The bouncy Bitcoin baby box. The bouncy box for Bitcoin baby getting a bounce. at our bouncy box. All right, this is make it or break it zone. If we can take out these highs.
Oh my god, yo, what up, Troll Master? Just rolled up the shit out of Tom Crown's chat. Wait, just trolled the shit out of Tom Crown's chat? Who's Tom Crown? Wait, who's Tom Crown? Is that the guy we're watching? That can't be the guy we're watching. No, this is Jason Casper. Who's Tom Crown? I gotta figure out who that is. Let me see. Tom Crown. I'm gonna just Tom Crown. Is he live right now? Oh, he went offline. Oh no. Oh, okay, he just got offline. He does crypto. I think that's his name. Yeah. He just got offline like 3 minutes ago. What happened?
Right from the golden
Yo,
pocket.
shout out to you, Troll Master. Hell yeah. 1988. Hell yeah. Let us smoke a bowl too.
Top incoming. Yeah, money flows coming out on the 1 minute market cipher B here. You know, the only thing keeping me kind of bullish, guys, is the 15 minute looks really bullish. The 20 minute looks pretty bullish. The 24 minute looks really nice. This bottom looked really, really nice right here on market cipher 1 minute, right? So let's see how she goes, man. Let's see how she goes. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Wow, almost 2,400 people. All right, gold is pumping. Shout out to YP Oski. Shout out to Matt.
Say Troll Master said good start of the day. Evil face. Oh my god, that's funny. That's funny.
S&P trying to pump. I know. All right, so look at this, guys. This is key right now. All right, let's zoom in on this because this is really make it or break it for Bitcoin as we come up to this local golden pocket here. You know, we're obviously finding a resistance here. Let's see if she wants to break through. Come on, Bitcoin. Come on. Looks.
Hey, yo, cheers, everybody. Yo, cheers, sweetheart. Yo, definitely cheers. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. As a dude, people were freaking out on his chat about go to zero, all this and that. Yo, he was fear mongering people. You know, that's crazy. So what you tell him that he replied to you?
Has more legs on it. All right. This is not a Lieutenant Dan move. This is a Ronnie Coleman kind of 800-pound squat for a double move. Could have done another rep, but didn't do it. All right. All right, here we go, man. Here we go.
You said if he cut his lawn twice a week? What? What? If he cut his lawn twice a week? Who? The guy? The guy you were talking about, Tom Crown? All right, I'm a little... I don't know. You have to fill me in. You give me little clues. I'm trying to put the pieces to the puzzle together.
Right over here. Listen to me. Talk about this, my dear. We could get a nice change of the market structure. The Bitcoin price about to pump and not rupture. To the local resistance and the price about to pump. Then we go to the distance when I'm walking on the treadmill with my new shoes. Are the candles perfect?
Okay, legit. Ooh, the ghost. The ghost. Everybody, hey, yo, cheers, everybody, yo, cheers. Double cheers. This guy got a whole plunger. You just draw him. He got a whole plunger in his hand. What a hat? What the hell?
Yeah, don't even know what I'm saying, but it doesn't even matter. because the trades they be paying. Yeah. Let's go, Bitcoin. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
He really had a whole plunger. I don't know what the hell was going on. That was ridiculous.
Yeah. Bitcoin to the 618. Are we gonna be early? Maybe we'll be late because the price is getting a little bit of a wick. Hopefully we pump through it real quick. But oh no, here we go. The candle's turning purple, looking kind of nerdy. They call me Steve Urkel. Hopefully we don't. Then my long trade is gonna be shook. Whoa, beat's over. Yeah, we gotta.
He was really trying. He was really trying.
All right, we gotta come above this. Oh no, I'm getting so scared. Crap. Not looking good. Oh crap, it's not
Does what?
doing what she should, but oh no, we came up to the 618, then we got a rejection, now the price is coming late. About to feel the inefficiency, come down to the low, let me show you what I mean. We had a big pump, easy up, easy down, Bitcoin price start to dump, smile into a frown. Along the top, then the price will drop. Come to support and I hope that we hop, but if we don't, then we're going down to take the low. When we do, I say Bitcoin, look out below. Oh no, coming down to the bottom.
Yeah, dude's freestyling. He's trying. He's trying. I give him that. He's trying.
Short every day, sitting down at the charts when I'm trying to get paid. Here we go, right back with the beat drop. Bitcoin price going fly, it's not what stop, Now I'm talking every day on the treadmill with my shoes looking all the way. Yeah, the beat just messed me up, guys, all right? The beat just messed me up. But seriously, this is not.
Yeah,
This is not.
It's a little crazy. He's stumbling.
This is not looking so great from the rejection from the 618. All right. Shout out to Hex Hodl. Yeah, Bitcoin not looking good. Now we're chilling back in the hood. Man, all right, let's check out how's the dollar doing. That's gonna give us our decision. Okay, dollar's pumping again, guys. Let's check out the dollar quick. All right.
Oh my god. Yo, cheers, everybody. Yo, cheers, sweetheart.
Check out the dollar quick. Look at this. Wow. All right, so the dollar bounced from our support that we were looking at. So that's no surprise. Dollar also bounced from the golden pocket. Wow. All right, let's check out the ES. Oh, ES came to the top of the range and got a rejection just like what we were looking at. So it looks like the dollar and the S&P 500 ranges are much smaller than the Bitcoin range. All right, Bitcoin's coming to VWAP again, chopping around the VWAP. Let's take a look at the order book here and see what we got going on. All right, let's check it out. Yeah, this whole entire move, decrease of open interest, so we don't have any real money coming in here. We had a lot of longs opening up here, and then pretty much they all closed down, right? Not all, but most longs closed out. A few guys opened from the low, like your boy.
That's funny. As he says, damn, 420 needs to hurry up and save us. I'm also waiting for the halving, since we had our pre-halving dump. Now we're gonna have our after halving pump. That's usually how it goes. We don't have the same thing twice. We don't have a before halving dump and then we have an after halving dump. We have never done that. We have never had a before halving pump and a after halving pump. We've never. It's either or. It's pump before and dump after, or dump before or pump after. It's always been like that. But you never know. We might get a doozy. But I'm going to still ride the ride. We still going to ride the ride. So it's all good.
A newborn baby in the house and all that, right? Guys, I don't take myself seriously at all, but I do take my walk with the Lord, my relationship with Jesus extremely seriously. Because that is the only thing in life that can give you eternal hope. It's the only thing. Is Jesus that can give you eternal hope. And I know not everyone believes that. That's fine. But Jesus absolutely changed my life, so I have to talk about it. Just knowing that even though man is in a sinful, fallen state, but God himself cared about us so much that he took on flesh, and he came and he died to pay for the things that we have done wrong, and he rose again on the third day to vindicate himself that he is indeed the Savior and God. And now if we put our trust in him, he will fill us with his Holy Spirit, cause us to be born again as a new creation, and now we have the hope of a physical bodily resurrection where we can exist in a state that humanity was originally intended to exist in. That's what gets me out of bed every single day, guys. So I do pray that everybody watching and listening is very blessed. In Jesus' name, make sure to like, subscribe, click the bell, and I maybe will see you guys tomorrow. Peace!
I did not know he was getting offline. Preach, brother, preach. Yo, that's legit. I did not know he was getting offline. That's legit. That is legit. I thought he was going to keep on going. I was like, oh, all right, we're getting offline. Let's see if we can find anybody else. Also, we get a new headset, so you'll be able to hear us better. Our mic is going to be better. You're not going to hear our cam mic anymore. You're actually going to hear a real headset mic. So, yeah. So, it should be coming in here in a little bit. The audio is going to be better, so it's going to be legit.
Hey everybody, Chris here. In this video, we're going to be talking about DogeCoin, memes, and Elon Musk. Yes, Elon Musk was added again. We'll show you that in a little bit, but here's the current price of DogeCoin, 15.5 cents. Not ideal, not really what we want, but better than it could have been. And what was this rise here in these big green candles? We'll be showing that. While Bitcoin had continued going down. Bitcoin was up here over 66,000 yesterday and actually touched down just below 62K early this morning, now back up to 63,000. So there is still a lot of volatility in the crypto market, including Doge. Well, where will Doge go from here? Well, a lot of it again is going to depend on what's happening with Bitcoin. We do have the Bitcoin halving coming up in just a few days. We'll be watching for that. But in the bigger picture, if we zoom out and we look at the bigger picture of DogeCoin, yes, DogeCoin was up over 22 cents here. And we had this double drop here, and that was that Iran, Israel thing that freaked some people out. Some people were selling, threats of war, etc. But the cryptocurrency has recovered, and here's Bitcoin, of course.
Hey, yo, cheers, everybody. Yo, cheers, sweetheart. Yo, definitely cheers. Hell yeah.
Up over 71K before that double drop, was recovering back up before.
Yo, take it easy, Trollmaster. Have a good one, man. Enjoy the nap. Hopefully when you wake up, we're at a higher price, all right? Take it easy, man. Have a good one.
Or again, overnight and this morning.
Also, you hit the like. Make sure you hit the like button on the way out since we started the stream. All right, legit, man. Take it easy. Have a good one.
Dropping down lower as well. What is the bigger picture, though, and what are we looking at? Just a reminder, previous bull runs, as I've shown before, have had pullbacks. And those pullbacks in the last bull run of 23%, 15%, 32%, 23%, this happens in a bull market. There are pullbacks that happen. If we go back to the 2017 bull run, Bitcoin was even more volatile. I mean, look at this up here, 43%, 40%, 34, 40. I mean, these are big drops. What is the drop that we have right now? It's only 18%. It's not as bad of a pullback as what Bitcoin has seen before. And Bitcoin retesting the last key level before price discovery, expecting the falling wedge to run to target, bring on 100,000 Bitcoin. So Gel still targeting 100K Bitcoin in 2024, which is not the end of the full bull market. That's just what he's looking at for this year. Meanwhile, Mags looking at altcoins. Are you worried about the recent drop in altcoins? It's actually pretty normal to see dips like this during a bull market. And historically, prices have kept going up until they reach their peak, usually about 500 days after the Bitcoin halving, which would put it well into 2025. Instead of freaking out and selling everything, learn to use these dips to your advantage. Hold on to your investments. Look for solid projects and narratives. DCA your entries in these dips. So this is what Mags is looking at for altcoins. On just the altcoins, there's a long bull run to go well into 2025, where he's predicting at least a 4x, almost a 5x in altcoins from here. As a reminder, today is Tuesday. It's Tipping Tuesday for Doge. So who will you send a Doge tip to today? And if you receive a tip, you can send a tip too. Reminder, what you do on X is just put your My Doge wallet address into your X profile there, and that will let others know not only what your Dogecoin address is, but that you're on My Doge, so they know how to tip you. So look for that. So what's been going on? Well, Elon Musk, the mainstream media having to cover Dogecoin as a top 10 crypto. And there's Elon Musk. Oh, Elon probably got this from somebody else. I could not find the original of this tweet, but the memes, I mean, that's what Elon does, right? He sees a funny meme and he saves the image and then reposts it. Usually doesn't do a retweet or repost. He acts like it's his own, but it's still about Dogecoin. Yes, it's still about Dogecoin. Elon Musk's new Dogecoin meme sparks 8% surge in trade price, underscoring his ongoing influence not on the cryptocurrency market, but on Dogecoin. That's right. It's all about Dogecoin. Elon Musk, key figure in the crypto space, once again stirred the Dogecoin community with a new meme.
Yo, what up, Kevin? Hi. Dogecoin is looking like an M pattern. No, it's not, brother. Let me look at the daily. Let's look at the daily. I'm a noob reading the graphs. Okay, let's look at the daily. So the M pattern is only on the daily. If you look anywhere else, it is not an M pattern. All right, so let's look at this. What up, Kevin? Yo, shout out to you. All right, let's look. Put a little background music while we do this. So there you go, the chat. There we go. All right, let's look at the daily. This is the main reason why we look for an M pattern. No, nowhere near an M pattern. Nowhere near an M pattern, dude. This is an M pattern on the daily. That is what an M pattern looks like. Alright, this is what an M pattern looks like. Just on the daily. That's what you want to look for. That looks nowhere near like that. That right there looks like this. Let me show you. That's why I say hold what you got. Don't get scared. Don't get scared out of the market, my friend. You're gonna cheat yourself out of life-changing money. Literally, like all these people down here cheated themselves out of life-changing money, man. Just because they got scared. Don't get scared. Not in a bull run. We are in a full-fledged bull run, Kevin. All right. All right. That's why did you ever get it? I don't know if I explained to you. I explained this to you. All right. Look, we're literally at the upward momentums right here. We're literally in this area. We are literally in this area right here. You are literally a half a penny where if you time traveled. And the reason why I say that, all right, is this. All right, and this is why I love Super Guppy. I don't know if I told you this, but I love Super Guppy. All right, so Super Guppy lets you know if you are in a bull run or a bear run. All right. The last 3 years, Super Guppy let us know that we was in a bear run. When we was in a full-fledged bull market, Super Guppy was green, and we were green all this was green, all this. The only red that we seen was before the full-fledged run. And that was testing the 200 daily moving average, all right? So as you can see, not a lot of streamers going to show it, or not even any streamer is going to show you this, all right? So every single time DogeCoin, all right, breaks above with the this is the 100 daily moving average. This is the purple line, and the white line is the 200 daily moving average. Every single time the purple line breaks above the white line, it has an upward momentum, and then it has a beautiful retest of the 200 daily moving average. After that, it's all for the races. As you can see, it's literally all for the races. All right, we haven't even started to make a nap. This is the first start. When it starts to do this and it starts to curve like this, the next motion is straight up. As you can see with your own two eyes, Kevin, look at this. You can literally see the motions play out. And this is where the scary part is. You want to get people so scared that they need to sell their bags so they can try to see if they can buy at a lower price, but it doesn't. It explodes, and that's what's about to happen. It's about to explode. And all these people that sold in this area is going to be buying at a higher price. All right? So also, like, the same thing correlated down here. Look, when DogeCoin started its bull market in 2020, everybody thinks DogeCoin is in this area. It's not. And that's the second leg. DogeCoin is nowhere near a second leg. We haven't even made our first leg yet. So I said, don't let these people cheat you out the market. I know you watch Kevin Ball post. We watch him here too. But we try to let our audience know that he knows somewhat, but he uses Fibonacci lines. And Fibonacci lines lie to people in the bull market. And I'll show you why. So we take his stuff with just a little grain of salt. All right, so there you go. You see how the purple line down here, I don't know if you can see it. Let's see over here. The purple line is below the white line. The minute it broke above the white line, it had a beautiful upward momentum. And what? We tested that 200 daily moving average, that white line. We tested it just like we just did a couple of months ago. So literally the history repeating itself, just at a higher price. All right, so if you could take advantage of that, all right, you can understand where we're going. Literally history repeating itself, but at a higher price. All right, all this is gonna play out the same. As you can see, our upward momentum is the same. We broke above the white line is the same. We tested the white line exactly the same. We literally had an upward momentum exactly the same. The up and down, see, the up and downs are not the same. That's the thing. That's the thing that changes. The up and downs are not the same, but the upward momentum and the super guppy green is identically the same. So if you hold what you got, you're going to be rewarded. I'm not saying it's not scary. It's 100% scary. But for the scare that you get, you will be rewarded. You see all these people that sold? Look at this. This here was this here from here when we went to this here from here, that was literally a 34% drop. That is literally where we're at right now. We had literally almost a 30% drop. And guess what happens after that? Explosion. So we literally just had that 34% drop, literally. You don't want to sell when you can reap the reward and be paid. You're literally being paid. Just like this, Kevin. You go to a theme park, right? And they got different roller coasters, and they tell you, hey, which one you want to ride. But every ride has a reward. You get a reward at the end of the ride. All right. Let's say you ride the DogeCoin ride, and they tell you, hey man, it's gonna be crazy, but the end of the ride, you're gonna have $1 million. All right. If somebody told me that, if I went to the amusement park, I'd be like, all right, cool beans. I'm riding it all the way through. I don't care the ups and downs, the sideways, the bumps. It doesn't matter because I know at the end point, I was told that I was gonna get $1 million. You get what I'm saying? So if you hold what you got, you will be rewarded for your investment. All right. So look at this. We had that beautiful upward momentum. You see that? You had that little curve. That we just had. It's like literally going here and then boom, it explodes. That's why I said hold what you got. Don't get cheated out of the market. All right, see, like Super Guppy, and on top of that, look, when Super Guppy tells you when Super Guppy tells you we're in a bull run, Super Guppy reassures you. See, a lot of these people don't know how to don't understand about reassurance. All right, we have reassurance, especially with our EMA lines and our Super Guppy. You can literally get this yourself. It's free. All right, these two I can help you set up. It takes 2 seconds. All right, and it's all free. All right. Look at that. The minute we had that red, that tested the 200 daily moving average, we went up. And then guess what? We broke with our DogeCoin's first leg. His first leg was breaking all-time high. We literally, our first leg is about to happen. We just gotta wait. We need to have the patience. All right. Our first leg, we broke all-time high, and we shuffled here for about a month. All right, and made the next month into the next month bearish. So we need for that to happen. We need to have an explosion this month. The God candle needs to spawn this month so we can have a bearish beginning of the month. And then for the red mid-month, we have a positive and sustain above our God candle. And same thing will happen the following month. And same thing will happen. And we'll have a God candle in July. And the top is August. The top is 100% August. All right. And because also another thing is the government has already said that they're raising rates in September. That's bearish as hell. That's bearish. You want to be out of the market before they start raising rates. All right. You want to be in the market when they're cutting rates. They're trying to sustain rates and lower rates. That's what they're doing right now. They're trying to keep rates really, really low. They're trying to keep everything really low or keep it at 0 so we can go up. The minute you hear they're starting to raise rates, we might have a bear market incoming. All right. So you need to put that in your perspective. All right, Kevin. All right. So here, look at the first leg. The first leg we broke all-time high and we shuffled in here for about a month. All right. And it was a hectic month. And I was going through all this because I bought it 1/5 of a penny. So I rode through all this, and Vision Pulse doesn't understand the volatility of God candles. He said he's been in those, and other people has been in, but they've never held through it. We've held through this shit. That shit was ridiculous. All right. So another thing. So when we're green on Super Guppy in a bull market, we're green. You see, we're all green, even on their second leg. Everybody in here in this market right here, everybody was screaming DogeCoin needs to come down to 1 penny out of their top of their lungs, like literally out of every single orifice in their body, they were screaming DogeCoin needs to come down to 1 penny to retest, to have a proper retest of support, to have an upward momentum. But if they would have paid attention to Super Guppy, they would have held what they had, and they would have paid attention to email lines, they would have held what they had, and they would have been rewarded. And that was the second leg. All right. And when DogeCoin makes his final and third leg, you see how he makes his final and third leg, it starts to make that beautiful M pattern. And guess what? We started our red. So we're still green. We're still green on Super Guppy. All right. We're still so green. We haven't even seen a single bit of red. So that's another reassurance of hold what you got. You're about to be rewarded. It's going to be crazy, but you will get paid as well as we will. I will tell my chat when we're selling. I'm just letting you know. All right. So if you think about selling, comes over here. We're always streaming 24/7. All right. And every 48 hours to 60 hours, we just stop the stream. We reset our stream so it can refresh the signal and everything and everybody, and people understand. And then we keep streaming and analyze the chart because we want to make sure we got everybody the correct way all through the full bull market. All right. To reassure people, because it is hectic. It is dramatically hectic in these waters, especially when all these people are making so many videos and they have such a huge following and they don't even know what they're talking about. They just trying to seem smart just because they have a following. These people don't care about you. You know what I'm saying? All right. So Super Guppy, the minute we start red, it lets us know that we are about to have a bear market. As you can see, the minute we cross below and we start to have our first sign of red, we had a bear market. We had a bear market for 3 years. All right. So that's a good signification of Super Guppy reassuring you, are you in a bull market or are you in a bear market? Or also, are you at the start, middle, or the end of this cycle? So that's another, a lot of streamers can't even phantom to tell you that. Don't even understand how to tell you that. or it can't even reassure you, are you in a bull market or are you in a bear market? They can't reassure you with that because they don't know. All right. At least here we know. All right. Look here, Super Guppy. Super Guppy, when you're green all the way to the tippity top, and I'll show you why. When we're bearish, you're faded. Are you see? This is the bull market right here, the tippity top of the bull market in 2021. Super Guppy showed us that. The minute we started to fade out, Super Guppy showed us we was in a bear market. So this reassures you what part of the cycle you in. Are you in a bull market or are you in a bear market? See, a lot of these streamers can't even show you that. Don't even understand how to tell you that. At least we tell you. Look at that. All that red, that was full bear market, bear market, bear market, bear market. We started to fade out of the bear market. Guess what? Now we have green all of a sudden. That means bull market incoming. The last time DogeCoin ever did that was down here, and that's why I want you to put it in perspective. All right, Kevin? Hopefully you're still here. Hopefully you're still here and I'm not talking to the wall. Well, if I am, well, it is what it is. I can't do nothing for you. Just try to help you out. All right, so Super Guppy here was fading, right? It faded, it was great. The minute we had our bull run, this is the 200 daily moving average right here. The minute we crossed it, we had full green, and we were full-fledged green on the weekly. All right, we were full-fledged green all the way to the tippity top. Look at that. Even our first leg, look at that. We were green, so green. That was our first leg. Everybody was already screaming, it's over. Crypto's over. Crypto's a scam. They scam themselves. People that scream crypto's a scam is the people scamming themselves. They don't understand how to read a chart. They don't take time to read a chart. They just want to throw shit at the wall and hopefully it sticks and then blame other people because they can't take responsibility for their own actions. All right. So here, look at the second leg. Look, we had our second leg and we broke above and stayed above at 5 cents. If people would have paid attention to Super Guppy reassured you that you're good. Hold what you got. Hold what you got because you're going to be rewarded. Look at that. And when we get to the third leg, the tippity top. All right, when we get to the tippity top, Super Guppy started to let you know, oh, okay, we started to fade out of green and we started to have a little bit of bear market. And we started to fade out. And that was your bear market vibes. And guess what? The minute we fell out of that, we fell into a 3-year bear market. So even this reassures you, Super Guppy reassures you, are you in a bull market or are you in a bear market? Also, it reassures you, are you at the start, the middle, or the end? Obviously, right now, Super Guppy is showing us we are at the start of the bull market, 100%, because we just started our green. When this finishes, all this will be green, and that's all you need to understand. Also, the way I talk about the God candle is the monthly. All right, look at this. Right now, this right here is the 200 daily moving average. The red, after the last red, we have our upward momentum. So this is month 1, month 2, month 3. We are in month 3 of this cycle, of the bull run cycle. All right, that's what I want you to put in perspective. When we started the bull run cycle down here, it was the same. That's why I want y'all to understand, with history repeating itself just at a higher price. That's all that it's doing. If you can understand that and take advantage of that, you will make the most amount of money for your investment. All right. All right. This right here, this area was the 200 daily moving average where we tested it. The last red. So here's the first start of the bull market right here. The first green. Then 2 green. That's second month. This is the God candle right here. All right. This is this month. This is April. We still got 14 more days. A lot of people is like, it's over. It's over. How is it over? We still got 14 more days of this month left. Like, I could understand if we were in May 1. Okay, if we're May 1, then, and we don't have a God candle by May 1, then okay, our structure changes. You get what I'm saying? But we still got 14 more days. Are you going to quit before May 1st? And let everybody else make the money? You're not going to make money? Hell no. All right? So the God candle spawns the 3rd month. We are in the 3rd month, which will make extreme bullish momentum for Doja. All right? So we went all the way to the top. You see? All the way to the top. Then it was sold off. But then the next month, it was bearish at the start of the month. As you can see, we wicked down. And that's how you form bullish candles. You need to have an explosive God candle, and the next candle month needs to be bearish at the start so everybody panic sells, and then boom, explosion again. Wick up to the top and then sustain above our previous candle. And that's how you have a bullish momentum. And the same thing, we were right in this area, and then we exploded upwards and sustained above that candle. So after April, after this month, if we have that God candle, the next 2 months, we're going to shuffle but at a dramatically higher price. All right? So understand that. And then the actual 6 month, this is month 3, the God candle's month 3. 5, 6, what? Hold on. Yeah, this is month 3. This is month 3. 5, 6, 7. 7. On the 7th candle, so we have candle 3. 3 right now is April. Alright? Then we have 3, 4, 5, 6. Am I tripping? Am I having a stroke? What's going on here? What the hell? Hold on. Am I not counting right? Okay. After the 200 daily moving average, we have 1 candle, 2 candles, 3 candles. Okay, this is the 3rd candle. That's the 3rd candle. That's number 3. 4, 5, 6. Okay, I was right. I was like, where the fuck did the 7th candle come from? I'm over here having a stroke. All right, so that's candle 6. Candle 3 and candle 6 are God candles to keep that bullish momentum. The 7th candle is the tippity top where you go ahead and swing up to the high heavens and drop it down to the shadow realm. All right, and then after that, that's our start to the bear market. All right, so there you go. April, this month, we're supposed to have a God candle and trade dramatically higher. So all those people that sell in this area will end up having to buy at a higher price. And that's just, it is what it is. All right, so then after April, May, and June, we're going to shuffle, but we'll be shuffling at a dramatically higher price as well. We're never going to see these prices again. All right, so April God candle. Shuffle April, May, June. We're going to shuffle from May, June at a high price. So hold what you got. And then July comes the 2nd God candle. All right. 2nd God candle in July. And then reach to high heavens in August. And then after mid-August, boom, we're going to the shadow realm for 3 years. So don't get caught holding the bag. The top is August. All right. So don't get caught holding the bag. We're going to be here writing it all the way through. So if you want to be here just to reassure yourself, come by and see what's going on. So at least here we have an idea of where we are in the market, what part of the market we're in, you know, and right now we are in bullish territory. We're green. We're so green. And if you zoom like this, look, we're still green. So guess what? That means hold what you got, chat. That means hold what you got, because all these people that sold just like at 1/5 of a, just like at 1/2 of a penny, everybody that sold 1/2 of a penny had to end up buying at over a penny. All right, so everybody that sells in this area is gonna be buying at a higher price. All right, chat, just hold what you got. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. So there you go, Kevin. There's my explanation of what's happening in the market. All right. Hopefully you understand. Hopefully, you know, you analyze your investments, you know, and understand that we're in a bull market. And in a bull market, we're going up with or without you. No matter what streamer says, no matter what anybody says, we're going up with or without you. Also, Kevin, this is new money. Old money moved the stock market. New money moves itself. So like this spawns new money. All right. Every bull market, it spawns new money. So these people that are like, the market cap's too high, the price too high, it doesn't matter. We don't need old money to move this market. New money is being spawned every single day. So in other words, it's built into the code. These candles are going to go up with or without us. It is us that we need to understand that we need to take advantage of when it gives out free money. We need to be in the ride so we can grab free money and get out of the ride before it takes our free money away. All right? And that's how you make a thriving economy. A thriving economy cannot thrive with old money. It doesn't do that. Old money would just move to old money friends and stay in a circle of old money. New money can be spawned, and the people that are smart enough can make new money and make an ecosystem thrive. And that's why this was made, and it's built into the code. That's why I said in a bull run, we're going up with or without you. That's why I said don't let these people shake you out your money and shake you out of money that you can have, that will be in your pockets. Because at the end of the day, when they're at the tippity top and you look in your pockets and they're not as fat as you want them to be, and while we're sitting at the top and we have fat money, no, you can't blame nobody but yourself, because they're the one who manipulated you, and you were the one who finally made that decision to accept that manipulation. You get what I'm saying? So you, at the end of the day, have to accept. Do I accept them manipulating me? Or do I not accept them manipulating me? So, and then it is what it is, man. I gave you evidence of we are in a full-fledged bull market. I gave you evidence that we are at the start of the bull market. All right? So don't get feared out before we have our first leg. We haven't even had our first leg yet. First leg breaks all-time high. Don't get left in the dust when we're breaking all-time high. That's all I gotta say, Kevin. There you go, man. And look, like I said, we're already moving up. Like I said, this vehicle, this crypto is gonna move with or without us. So the people that are smart will take advantage of it when it's moving up to make our money, so we can get the hell out before it moves down. So there you go, Chad. Yo, look at them green candles. Yo, let's go. While we're speaking, it's moving up. While we're speaking about it, it's saying, yeah, we're moving up with or without you. We don't care. This vehicle is going to leave you if you're not in the ride. And it is what it is. Don't try to time the ride. Everybody tried to time the ride last bull cycle. And guess what? They called it a scam because they scammed themselves. All right? Don't get cheated out of this ride. All right? This is going to be an amazing ride. This is going to be a life-changing wealth ride. All right? And we'll let everybody know when the top is, because the top will let us know by the M pattern. We still have a beautiful upward momentum on the daily, and we're still fully green on the daily and on the weekly. Another notification of hold what you got. All right? Hold what you got. Don't get cheated out of the market. Be in the ride before the ride leaves you. And it is what it is. All right, chat? All right. Also, yo, shout out to all the viewers here. We got 37 viewers. Yo, we got 1 on Twitch, 36 on X.com. And that's it. All right, legit. Hell yeah. Appreciate y'all. Hopefully y'all took the knowledge and be better traders. There you go. All right, let's finish seeing what he got to say.
Amplifying the ongoing bull sentiment surrounding DogeCoin. Renowned for his astute business acumen, entrepreneurial ventures, SpaceX, Tesla, Elon Musk has been vocal in his support for DogeCoin since 2020. He has previously touted DogeCoin as potential leading cryptocurrency in the future's financial landscape, and that's what he does. I mean, it's just yet again another wink and a nod for DogeCoin. Musk's consistent promotion of DogeCoin through various unconventional methods often goes unnoticed by many, except me, of course, yet it significantly influences market sentiment. This includes his recent meme underscoring his strategic approach to advocating for cryptocurrency. Even seemingly unrelated accounts contribute to DogeCoin's promotion, as we see across X, a lot of people interacting with Elon and Elon interacting back with key members of the Dogecoin community on X. So that's what we see happening. Dogecoin's price prediction, as tweeted by billionaire Elon Musk, since Doge volume soaring. Is he secretly buying again? No, he's not buying.
Let's go, Doja.
Buy more.
Let's go, Doja. We're moving up. Hell yeah. Print those green candles. Print. Put money in our pockets. Let's go.
Dogecoin. The Doge has fallen by 6% in the past 24 hours as Dogecoin drops to 15.5 cents. As the cryptocurrency market as a whole suffers a 5% loss. So the whole market is down. Yesterday, the stock market didn't do very well as the crypto market generally overall followed the stocks and what happened with the stocks on Monday. However, its dip today also follows a brief surge yesterday when Elon Musk posted the latest in a long line of pro-Dogecoin tweets, which of course boosts the volume of trading of Dogecoin. So while the wider market is down, its decline today may be the precursor to a post-Bitcoin halving rally that could also benefit the Dogecoin price. So it's entirely arguable that based on Doge's indicators, it should recover, rebound in the near future. Its 30-day moving average has declined well below its 200, so we have that gap right there, implying that it has bottomed out and could come back up soon. So that's what we have overall with Doge. His tweet did temporarily pump Doge's price a little before the market-wide decline brought Dogecoin back down with it. What it also does is underscore the possibility of additional support from Musk, whose X plan is planning to introduce digital payments this year. If such payments end up including crypto and Doge options, then the Dogecoin price could certainly balloon. It would potentially break its all-time high of 73 cents, although without X payments, it may just reach 30 cents by the second half of 2024. Another thing that's happening on X, though, Elon says he's going to charge new X users to post, but some say that won't even stop the bots. Yeah, so what is this charging new users thing? Well, it would probably just be a micropayment or something to keep the bots from just creating new accounts. So a small fee for new user write access is the only way to curb the relentless onslaught of bots. Current AI and troll farms can pass "Are you a bot?" with ease. So kind of interesting that there may be this micropayment thing, but how could that micropayment thing work? That's pretty interesting on how that would actually get around this sort of onslaught of tweets and posts by bot accounts. So what this could mean is Elon has been battling the bots ever since he took over Twitter. He said the onslaught of fake accounts also uses up available namespace. Many good handles are taken. So, this will just continue going on and on. But what I think this means is this is almost setting itself up for an actual another use of cryptocurrency. That's right, because instead of having fiat money in your X account so that you can post, and again, these would be just micropayments. Instead, you could do that with a cryptocurrency like Dogecoin. And Dogecoin would be perfect as for this, because you can do these tiny little payments and it would get around this whole bot thing. Now, some think that the bots would figure out some way around it. That could be the case, but you can't just let them take over. You got to keep fighting it. So kind of interesting how that will all work out, especially with Elon continuing to support Dogecoin. Again, it's just these little things, winks and nods, that he's still thinking about the Doge fam and the Dogecoin community. So here we are now, again, 15.5 cent Dogecoin Where's Dogecoin going to go from here? It could be a good trading week from here. We'll see what happens with the stock market on Tuesday. I'll be checking in again throughout the week, so be sure to leave a comment below. Let me know what you think about Dogecoin, Elon Musk, and memes. Give the video a like if you haven't already. Please subscribe to my channel. I appreciate the support. We'll see you next time.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I hope you guys are having a great day. If you have been paying attention to the crypto market, we are on a little bit of a downtrend. There is a little panic in the market as Bitcoin halving event is getting so close. We are only 3 days away, but you can see that the trading volume for the whole market is starting to go very well, and especially for Dogecoin. Dogecoin is showing the left and the right shoulder is starting to form, and the price is about to go explosive. This Bitcoin halving event will be different from the rest, and you will understand why, while 300 million Dogecoin snatched by a mysterious whale that's coming very soon. Before we get into all of this, if you guys are here for the first time, you want to stay up to date with everything to do with Dogecoin, scroll down, tap the red subscribe button. While there, slap a like on the video, just update the algorithm, push the video out to more people. More people see the positive side of Doge, to decide to buy into it. It starts spiking up and all of us make a lot of profit. Make sure we need to increase that social engagement as much as possible. Now, if we look at the overall market, you guys can see that Doge is only down 5% compared to an average downfall, which is about 10%. I mean, you can see WIF, you can see Bonk, you can see pretty much everything is down on average about 10, while Doge is actually maintaining the price quite well. Right now, we're still above the 15-cent mark, actually consolidating close to 15.5, and you can also see that the trading volume is actually holding on very strongly. It's up about 6%, but it's still sitting at a close average of around the same area. Now, these are important pointers which were actually pointed out by KuCoin. Now, Hong Kong approves Bitcoin and Ethereum ETF, Middle East tensions rise, and only 6 altcoins, including Dogecoin, Shiba, and Bitcoin in 2024, which are caught in your attention. Now, what's really important is you guys need to now not just pay attention to the news for Dogecoin, I mean, specifically look at Dogecoin, but look at the overall market as well. It will give you more perspective in terms of what is happening. I mean, first of all, Ripple versus SEC lawsuits, settlement debates, and XRP price concerns. Now, if this settlement goes in a little bit of a wrong fall, you guys know SEC is also going after Uniswap. This could actually impact the whole crypto market, and if Dogecoin is going to be falling down when Bitcoin does, then Bitcoin's going to be able to fall down quite strongly, because right now we're sitting on a really strong support for Bitcoin close to 63. If we fall below from here, the next support is close to 52. I know for a fact we don't want to fall from 63 all the way down to 52 just before the Bitcoin halving event, but if we look at the Dogecoin chart, you guys can see it's clearly forming a really important pattern, which is going to be sending it into the moon. And when we talk about Bitcoin halving, this should give you a little bit of perspective. In 2012, when the halving event happened, there was a 10,000%. So you pretty much 100x your money in crypto, or just Bitcoin specifically. In 2016, it was a 30x. In 2020, it was a 7x. But right now, if you guys are paying attention to Bitcoin, we're already so close to the halving event. If you just try to find an average of this, we should be getting close to a 300% increase in price. And if that happens, that's going to be a really big number for Bitcoin. Now, 300 million Dogecoin snatched by a mysterious wallet. Now, these wallets are showing a really important transfer. You need to be paying attention to what the whales are doing, and it's clearly they're buying up this dip that we are looking at right now. Another important thing that's happening in the background is BlackRock Bitcoin ETF draws 73 million amid the sluggish market. I mean, 73 million is quite a big of money. According to their social value, yesterday's total net outflow of Bitcoin spot ETF amounted to 36 million. The Grayscale had a net outflow of 110 million in a single day, while historic net outflow now standing at 16 billion. And this is one of the reasons why the price is taking such a long time on trying to be able to see a positive trend. And the other big driving factor being the Bitcoin halving event being so close. Even in the past, the same thing has happened, where usually whenever the Bitcoin halving event happens, the price starts going down until it starts peaking around 250 days later, which will be actually the first quarter of 2025. Another important thing is if we look at the Dogecoin price, you guys can see after it was able to recover a little bit, now we have fallen back into a consolidation zone where we were previously. Now, this consolidation zone could also mean two things. This could mean that there will be a lot of panic and we might actually fall down to the 13-cent zone. If not, then the next big run up will actually send up all the way to 20 cents. And that's exactly what everyone in the whole market is waiting for. Now, Bitcoin ETF in Hong Kong is such a big deal. Just nickels and dimes next to US analysts. Now, what's really important about this is Hong Kong accepting this. This just means the ETFs are slowly going to be pushed out everywhere. And the best part is it's not just Bitcoin, it's actually also Ethereum, which is going to be the changing factor of this whole narrative. And Dogecoin, as you can see on the 2-week chart, is closely showing us that the 20-cent mark will be very soon. Elon Musk, new Dogecoin sparks the big movement. Now, if you guys have not been paying attention to the videos, well, you might not know, but today morning Elon tweeted out saying the best thing to do to avoid bots on Twitter or X is simply having a small registration fee. There is no other way to get around this, and everyone is saying that it would be a little bit hard to do so. Now, this is a really interesting meme, which is Elon Musk, the mainstream media having to cover Dogecoin as a top 10 crypto. Now, this meme that was posted by Elon has also paid a lot of, attention to the crypto market as well. I mean, just mentioning Dogecoin actually says a lot. And at the same time, Dogecoin is still holding well above Toncoin now, and the price is staying in the positive. The reason this tweet did not have such a significant impact is because the whole market is in a downtrend. The market has seen a little bit of a downtrend, but Doge was able to hold the price a little bit better due to Elon Musk. Now, if we talk about the open interest, it is down 7 or 4% today, with the liquidations still being quite significant. If you pay attention, you can see this, it's still above the $10 million mark, and the long to the short ratio is still in a little bit of favor of long, but it is a little bit less compared to before. Now, Dogecoin price prediction. Doge could restart drop to the 12 cents. That's what is being predicted. But as I mentioned, there is a strong support close to 13 cents. If we're able to play off that, it's going to be a lot of positive trends in the future. And Dogecoin price struggles and key resistance levels that you need to be paying attention to. I mean, as I mentioned, it's going to be really, really hard right now to be able to have Dogecoin price climb while the whole market is in such a significant downfall. And Dogecoin on-chain matrix signal Dogecoin could suffer a price drop that will be coming very soon. I mean, as I mentioned, right now it's more like the whole market is trying to stick together rather than Dogecoin just being able to make the decision. It's more like Doge is just able to hold the price while the whole market is trying to make the decision in terms of where to go. If Bitcoin decides to take the dip, then everything else will follow quite closely, and that actually also includes the Bitcoin halving event, which will be happening very soon. Other than that, I hope you guys did enjoy today's video. Hopefully this video was very informative. Now I'm slowly going to be trying to involve all the crypto market, not just Dogecoin, just to give you a whole narrative of what is happening. If you enjoy that, drop a like on it, and I'll see you very soon.
What's up, Graham? It's Guys here. So almost a year ago, I met up with a man who maxed out his
Yo, shout out to all the viewers. We got 2 on Twitch, 39 on X.com, and 2 on YouTube. Make sure I hit that like button over there, YouTube. We appreciate it. Hell yeah. We'll see if we can find anybody else as well. See if there's any more info we gotta figure out.
Control, or top 100 holders control 90% of the supply.
Not a believer in ton myself personally. Is there a market for it? Will it grow? Could it hang around like Tron, right? Could it be here for years and be like, hey, there's a token that's been centralized that has a smaller amount of whale wallets controlling the majority of the supply? I could see that. I can see that scenario. It seems like that's what we're going to get. But I do want to say, though, how many people are actually using it? Because it sounds like there is people that use the Telegram app that are using or taking advantage of the native token and sending it. This seems like something that we're going to be talking about again when it comes to the X platform. But instead of the X platform having a native token, it's going to be moving around Bitcoin, Dogecoin. And so you're not going to have the centralized influences, but you're going to have the rails that we are seeing here with Toncoin. Hey, man, it's pretty simple. Let's move the native coin. Let me pay for ads. Let's pay for this, whatever it is. Makes sense. It would make sense to see this on X, but instead of Ton, it's Bitcoin, it's Ethereum, it's Dogecoin. I think that's something that we'll see, right? I mean,
yeah, I think so. I think the first inclination was, hey, Elon's going to launch his own coin. We know he's not going to do that, right? So what's the next best solution? Dude loves Doge, probably Doge. Also, Doge, let's be honest, is pretty good for payments. Very cheap, unlimited supply, 15 cents.
You think that he'll have multiple, right?
Yeah.
He'll have Bitcoin. It'll probably be Bitcoin, Ethereum.
I don't know about ETH. Maybe. I don't know. We're just speculating here. But
I kind of just go off of what are the exchanges that offer crypto, because very seldomly is it strictly Bitcoin, right? Usually it's Bitcoin, ETH Classic,
Bitcoin Cash,
Bitcoin
Litecoin.
Cash, Litecoin.
Litecoin might be a good one.
Litecoin, and then Dogecoin, right? That's typically what we see, and I wouldn't believe it would be far off of that, and I think that would be the launch list, I guess you could say, or the tokens that are available to use on X. I think it'll be those, right? And Doge will be there.
Doge
and I think that Doge will be highly incentivized to use, right? And maybe it's just Elon coming. Maybe it's just Elon sending Doge around on his own platform, because he'll bend. We'll put it this way: he'll bend if it's on his own platform, right? He'll do an interview with somebody he doesn't want to do because they requested the interview through X, right?
About Don Lemon?
Yeah. And so will he use Doge and send Doge simply because it's a payment option? Maybe he'll say, hey, you know what? I sent X amount of Doge internationally through my own platform. I could see him doing that. And so what would that mean for the price of Doge? We know how it is as soon as Elon hits the send button on a Doge tweet, right?
Yeah, that's just speculation. Imagine something actual utility.
Yeah.
It's going to be pretty huge. All right. That'll do it for the show today. We hope you enjoy the content. We have a top 3 altcoin video coming out. Which ones are on good discounts and which ones should you keep on your radar? So make sure members will get that video first, and then shortly thereafter it'll go to the public. So it's our way of saying thank you to our channel members for supporting this channel. Also, if you're new here, make sure you're subscribed and ping the notification bell as we put out multiple videos per day. And if you're not following us on X yet or Twitter, go to Cincy.
Starting to reaccumulate. I have not been buying for weeks, and I've kind of got a lot of flack for it. People are like, oh, super bearish, Tim. Why are you so bearish? Well, because I know that these types of pullbacks happen in the bull markets. And while there probably is a little bit more, I told you guys, let me show you some of those levels. Just turn it on Lux Agua here. Let's go through some of these other charts. Bitcoin we already talked about. Let's look at Cardano. Cardano, again, has that take profit kind of sitting down here towards the beginning of it's around 35 cents. There's a nice order block sitting here on 37. That's easy. That's an easy, doable pullback for Cardano. Solana, I've already told you guys, while we've already hit that take profit, big order blocks coming in down here at 100. That would be the 50% pullback we've seen other altcoins have. Again, Solana is one of those coins that, because of how explosive it's been, it's going to have at least probably that 50% pullback, if not more. But I'm telling you right now, I mean, a lot of you guys are asking, man, should I wait for that? It's like, I'll tell you what, $130. If you're saying, should I buy Solana? If I'm like, I need to get more Solana in my portfolio, $130 is a lot better than buying at 200, is it not? But again, I think that potentially 200 is in play. Chainlink, we're wrestling with that support band, but we've had that take profit now coming in closer to $10. And I don't think this is going to happen, but I do, remember telling you guys and this is a lot of the coins that I've looked at. Remember how strong of resistance the $9.50, $9.70 zone was? Very, very strong resistance from back in June of 2022. And then we blasted through it in October and never came back close to it. Again, do we have to go that far? Not necessarily. There's still a lot of support between us in that spot, but it is where the middle of that take profit on the daily chart is coming in at. So don't necessarily ignore that. But I wouldn't say, without giving financial advice, I would say don't necessarily wait for $9.60 to buy more Chainlink. That could be a perfect buy spot, but I think if you can get back down again into the $12, $11 range, that's a really good level for Chainlink. ICP, again, continue to hold that support, but it could lose it for sure. Got a fat order block along with Take Profit and our green support band coming in around $9.30. So, I'm going to kind of echo something I said on Twitter. That's going to be the TA for right now, T-Stream. We'll do more during the Q&A, but I'm going to echo something I put on Twitter today is, I don't think the dips are over, but I think it's a lot closer to the bottom than people want to say. I was the guy here a week ago that everyone was complaining about, saying Tim is too bearish, Tim is too bearish, Tim is too bearish. And guys, I'm going to tell you guys right now, I will not ever say what I think you guys want me to say. I'll talk about coins I think you guys want me to talk about. I do want to create content that you guys want to watch, but if you're looking for somebody to tell you what you want to hear at any given time, you found the wrong channel. I'm going to tell you what I think about the markets. And recently, I've said some things that aren't popular at the time, then only if you wait a week or a month or maybe a couple of months ends up being dead on. I'm going to tell you right now, guys, I don't think the dip is over, but I think we're very close to it. And you're going to start seeing me be different than the market now. I think there's going to be a lot of people continue to be very bearish. I think you're going to see a lot of people, either the bears come out of the woodwork and be screaming at you, here we go, this is what we've been talking about, Bitcoin to 10K, new lows for altcoin. I'm not going to be that guy. Yes, I was bearish over the last couple of weeks, but I'm getting closer to being a full-blown bull. I'm telling people right now in my personal life, hey, could we go lower a little bit? Yes, we could, but ultimately, turn that DCA back on. Turn on that accumulation right now.
So he wants it to go lower. He's going to be buying at higher prices. This is what the bear market, this is what the bull market does to you. Makes you think you're a genius, and then at the right time that you feel like you're the most genius, make you feel like a dumbass. So this is going to happen to him.
Jamie Dimon is selling his stock of Chase, and you guys should be really worried right now because Jamie Dimon is giving all of these bearish signs to the market. Well, guess what, guys? Is Jamie Dimon kind of bearish recently? Yes. Does Jamie Dimon have concerns about the economy? Yes. Who doesn't have a concern about the economy? We've had concerns about the economy for a long, long time now.
I know I do.
However, and if you guys heard this news, if you heard, I think it was Meet Kevin actually made a big deal last night, kind of spreading some FUD, telling everybody, uh-oh, guys, I think a big dip is coming. Jamie Dimon just sold $180 million worth of his own company stock. Some people are going to say, here's two ways to dispel this FUD. First of all, don't listen to what Jamie Dimon says. First, he's a liar. He just does the exact opposite of what he wants to do. The second thing is, those who maybe remember this, maybe you don't, he announced his plans to do this back in October, right? So this is recent FUD going, kind of being spread by Meet Kevin. No ill will towards Meet Kevin. If you want to follow his channel, he's a great guy, makes great YouTube content. I don't think he's trying to purposely mislead. I think he caught wind of a story and didn't collect all the details before reporting it. We've all done that. I know I have. But I do want to dispel that rumor. He announced he was going to do it in October. Recently today, he actually even said the reason for doing this was to diversify my holdings. Let's learn from Jamie Dimon. We need to diversify. Don't be a maxi of any kind. Diversify your holdings. Also, guess what happened yesterday? We all paid taxes. Jamie Dimon's an American. He's a husband and a father. He has to pay taxes just like you and me. He had to pay some good taxes. So this was planned months ago. It was not a response to his recent concern about the economy. It was a response to he had planned to do this for a long time to A, diversify his portfolio, and B, to pay for his taxes. Do not fall for that FUD. That being said, there is a lot of other things out there that are concerning, and we can go ahead, T-Shroom, after people smash that like button if they're enjoying the show so far, and if they hit that subscribe button, we can move into the news. I want to start off with some very fresh news here. Just about an hour ago, I think Jerome Powell stopped speaking on stage, gave some remarks about recent inflation numbers. T-Shroom, why don't you tell us about what's happening from Jerome Powell right now?
Our fearless leader over at the Federal Reserve, Tim, Federal Chairman Jerome Powell said, recent data shows lack of further progress on inflation. Of course, this is not the words that you want to hear coming from Jerome Powell as a holder of risk assets. However, that's what we're getting. Is it the end of the world? Should you sell all your risk assets? I don't think so, right? But this does indicate that what Caleb Branson has been saying, what we've agreed and kind of have been saying as well, is that we're not going to be getting those cuts, especially when what State Street came out and said that we're going to be getting them as soon as the next decision, right? And more than likely we won't be seeing them till September, if even then, at the soonest. So this comment from Jerome Powell today just kind of reinforces that. So what do you think, Tim?
Yeah.
Do you think there's any chance that we do get cuts before September?
Well, yeah, let's address that for a second. The first answer is no, we won't. And I'm actually getting to a place where I'm asking the question, do we even get cuts in 2024? I want to echo something Caleb Franzen said. I think this last Wednesday, maybe it was the Wednesday before, we asked him, if he was president of the United States, would he continue to hire and keep Jerome Powell as the federal chair, the Fed chair? I think if you were to if you were to poll, man, I'm thinking my words here. If you were to poll CT, meaning crypto Twitter, I've seen a lot of crypto Twitter really disliking Jerome Powell, kind of coming after him. I don't necessarily know why. I will say I don't like how long it took Jerome Powell and the Fed to start raising interest rates way back in 2022. But when I look at what he's done / said over the last year, despite the people continue to hate on him, I've kind of found myself quietly thinking, I think he's doing what's right. We've had speculation that if he wants to keep his job, Donald Trump has all but said that, Donald Trump day one, if he gets elected president again, is going to fire him. There's every incentive for Jerome Powell, if he wants to keep his job, to make the economy look like Joe Biden's doing a good job. And yet, that's not what he's doing. He's sticking to his guns. Right now, when you look at inflation still not under control and now showing signs of going back to the upside, and him hitting it right on the head and saying, guys, we're still in trouble here. We're not going to lower rates until we actually see control. It's actually, when you think about it, self-deprecating. It actually works against him. I don't think he's winning Donald Trump over. I don't think Donald Trump's back here saying man, Jerome Powell, you're really handling these numbers correctly. I'll reconsider. I think if Donald Trump wins the president, Jerome Powell will be out. And yet Jerome Powell is doing what I think he thinks is best. And honestly, I think is best as well. He didn't cut too soon. He's waiting to see the positivity. He's now seeing the numbers are actually going the wrong way. I think that if he is smart and actually cares about his job and the U.S. people, he's going to continue to keep rates high. If not even, here's where it's going to be crazy. I'm not saying he's going to do this, but should he start having discussions about a potential another 25 basis point hike? That's not what we want to hear. It's not going to feel good. But honestly, that's something that might need to be having a conversation. Everyone keeps talking about how long we're going to push away the cuts. What about the conversation of saying, did we go high enough? We might not have. We might need to go a little bit higher and deal with this sucker now. Now, you also make the argument the dollar's not worth saving, in which case that's a good argument as well. Either way, this all brings us back to the question, is what Jerome Powell's doing, is it good for Bitcoin? Is it good for crypto? And I'm going to tell you guys what, it's really confusing because some people are going to think this is negative for Bitcoin. Because obviously, if we cut rates and things get easier to borrow, more than likely people are going to flood over to Bitcoin. So the logical explanation, T-Shroom, would be, well, if we don't cut rates, shouldn't that be bad for Bitcoin? And it might be in the short term, but I think long term is no. I think people are watching right now, especially wealthy people with established wealth already, and they're seeing just how terrible the U.S. dollar is. Other countries and other wealthy, billionaires are watching their fiat currency turn to crap. And I think the natural answer is all dirt roads lead to Blacksburg. No, I'm kidding. All dirt roads lead to Bitcoin. Is your dollar doing well? Go buy Bitcoin while you can. Is your dollar turning to crap? Go get Bitcoin. Get away from that dollar. Whether we cut rates, whether we raise rates, whether we keep the rates the same, the writing is on the wall for the U.S. dollar versus Bitcoin. If rates go down, that's incentive for poor people to go buy Bitcoin. If rates go up, that's incentive for wealthy people to go buy Bitcoin. Either way, it all leads to the same path. Go buy Bitcoin and store your wealth in something that will still be here in the next 50 years, assuming the world is still around in 50 years.
Yeah.
When it comes to the other altcoins, I know this is a long answer, but when it comes to the other altcoins, is where I start to have questions on if we keep rates high / raise rates. Now you're talking about the altcoins potentially having some problems because they are still very much risk on. If rates go up, risk on goes down. Bitcoin is not a risk asset anymore. It's just not. It is a fight against inflation. It's a flight to quality. So again, if everything's good, all the poor people go buy Bitcoin. If everything's bad, all the rich people go buy Bitcoin. At the end of the day, people are going to be buying Bitcoin one way or the other. The question is, do we get altcoins to go up or not? T-Shroom, I just gave a very long answer. I hope that people tracked with me. What about you? What are you thinking about this news?
Well, look, I think that what Bitcoin is it's a superior store of value, and that it, to me, is without question at this point, right? BlackRock has kind of come onto the scene in Wall Street and kind of taken that position. Fidelity agrees with it. Many other of these ETF issuers also agree with it, but there is still a contention from Vanguard, and to some extent, it seems like it's kind of split down the middle, JP Morgan and Goldman Sachs, right? But ultimately here, what we have is a huge momentum movement towards Bitcoin as being a store of value. However, when we have geopolitical tensions, right, it's not just Bitcoin that sees the correction, because I do think that part of the market, right, that part of the market that hasn't completely bought in, and when I say the market, I mean Wall Street, money managers that are trading daily and weekly, have not bought in fully to the Bitcoin being a store of value. But more and more, the momentum is headed in one direction. But there's still, and I was talking to my dad about this today, there's still probably, 40 to 20% of Wall Street that looks at Bitcoin and is unconvinced. They're not fully on the Peter Schiff side where they're like, I'll never buy Bitcoin, it's a Ponzi scheme. But they're looking at Bitcoin and they're like, I'd rather just buy ExxonMobil or gold or a gold mining company. That's what their brain thinks. And I don't expect that to change for another 10 years. And it doesn't matter how high Bitcoin goes. It's just in a certain demographic of Wall Street, people that manage money, the world's money, they're just not going to see Bitcoin as a store of value for some time. But that number is going to dwindle. Overall, the dollar cannot go anywhere in the next 30 years. Like, we can't have, our quality of lives would be extremely different than they are today if something were to happen to the dollar in a significant way. What we want ultimately is probably we want multiple currencies. And some people are in favor of the dollar going away. Maybe eventually, maybe over like a 200-year span or something like this. But I think if it goes away in the next 5 years, you and I are out in the woods with guns. Nobody's hitting the like button because nobody's tuning into anything, in my opinion.
I think the only part of here's where I'll agree with you and disagree with you. I think we need to have, you can't go one day from buying milk for $3 a gallon to buying milk for 150 Satoshis or something, right? You can't change the numbers of things, but what could change, let's just think about how money has worked. 100 years ago, we were still on the gold standard. For a long time, people were taking coins around everywhere. And then all of a sudden, we flipped into paper money. This happened a couple hundred years ago. And then all of a sudden, people are now saying, oh, you don't need to carry cash around. Just take a checkbook around. You can write checks and the banks will do everything for you. And then the technology comes out with these chips and we can get credit cards. And, now you don't even need a credit card. You just take your phone and you just hit it on the, my point is money, the way you spend money changes all the time. The only thing that we need more consistency of is a number to associate, am I getting a good deal or not? So that's where stable coins / CBDCs, but stable coins is the more decentralized figure here. So let's talk about that one. I think a way to have a stable coin is good, but getting us off the US dollar system where we have to trust in a money that's backed by the word of men and women in one little entity, this place in America being Washington, D.C., that's going to go away, I think, and it could go away in the next 10, 15 years. I don't think 3-5 years that's too soon. But could we switch away from a very weak fiat currency in the next 10 years? We absolutely could. Why? Because we have done it frequently. We'll just need some form of all right, this transition now, you'll still think of things. We might even still say the word dollar, But ultimately, we're not using the same currency we were before. We're using something much more sturdy and strong and dependable, that instead of every single year, I'm thinking everything's going to increase by at least 5% in price. It's going to be the same price today as it will be in 10 years, assuming people just raise the price, because the value of the dollar isn't going down by 5% every year. It's staying exactly still, if not getting stronger year in and year out.
Now, what I love is, Tim, you and I, we get into these conversations. It really should be over the span of like an hour and a half. We try
Yeah.
to compress into a very short amount of time. I think that the rugged nerd here has said it pretty well. Dropping fiat overnight is like dropping fossil fuels overnight. We'd survive, but it'd be ugly AF and ugly Air Force. I think is what he meant there. But no, ultimately, I think that's kind of the way that I'm thinking about it. It's not that the dollar couldn't be replaced. I think if China and the U.S. got together and they're like, look, we're all going to CASPA. Forget about the dollar. Forget about the yen. Forget about peso and everything else, the euro. We're all just going to CASPA and Cardano. We're going to split it up against the top 100 crypto. Like, they could get it done. But the reality is that is not the priority for the existing power structure of this planet that we're on. Changing overnight would require a vast amount of resources, a vast amount of attention to detail, to a lot of different multifaceted, dynamic, moving systems. Could it be done? I think it could, if that became a priority number one for the world, but it's just not. And I don't think it should be. I think that this should be a slow process of letting these new concepts of decentralized currency compete with each other over like a 20 to 30 year span, let the best survive. And I think Bitcoin, it won't, in my opinion, unless some things happen with the speed and the scalability of it, it will be the store of value of the future. Probably along with some other proof of works or some technology that comes along that's similar to that. But there'll be some other currencies that are the actual ones that you're exchanging at Walgreens, right, or ExxonMobil, paying for gasoline, or electrons to put in your EV vehicle, whatever it's going to be. So. This is the kind of stuff I love talking about, though, Tim.
Yeah, the only response I'll make to that, which let me just agree. Yeah, switching off of fiat currency would be ugly Air Force. Revolutions are ugly. Are we not, though, at a place where we need a revolution? I mean, it wasn't very pretty back in 1776. I'm acting like it just happened 50 years ago. It wasn't very pretty what happened in 1776. That was a very uncomfortable time for a lot of people here in the United States. But was it not needed? So I'm only going to say, let's just assume going off fiat currency is kind of ugly. That doesn't mean we shouldn't do it. I think that we're sitting in a spot where the longer you hold off going through an extreme situation to fix the world's finances. I mean, take a look at what's happening in the world right now. I'm not going to say everything goes back to it, but is it not? Money and wealth is one of the largest factors that equate into war going on in total. There's a lot of details going in, but money is responsible for what's happening in Ukraine. Money is responsible for what's happening in Israel right now. Money is involved. When you get yourself off of strong currency and you have some problems, you're going to have many world problems as well. And right now, I think we have found a lot of world leaders in vulnerable spots where they realize that their fiat play money sucks and there is a better use case out there. And ultimately, what happens on these times in history is it takes some days, weeks, months, years of uncomfortable revolution to get the world where it needs to be. And I don't think that's going to happen. Ultimately, I do think it's going to be a slow fade. But I'm just sitting here saying, like, would we not be okay with a little bit of ugliness to get off the fiat currency? Because ultimately, the world's pretty ugly with fiat currency as we're currently living in it.
Tim, as much as I would like to think that I am brave and strong enough, I think that the men that fought in the Civil War, right, or not the Revolutionary War, right, they were just a different. They had a different level of desperation. They also had a different opportunity, right? It was, and we could go again. These are like hour and a half conversations. I love it. I absolutely love it.
That's a good one.
But yeah, I mean, look. I think do we need a revolution? I think it's a slow moving evolution with revolutionary characteristics, right? Instead of socialism, where one group of elites, or communistic overthrow, where one group of elites, causes an uprising of the lower classes, stirs up contention, and just all they do is just replace the elites with another group of elites. I think what Bitcoin is and what decentralized currency and decentralized value, the ability to exchange your hours of labor for a decentralized currency, a currency that cannot have its supply or demand altered by a centralized entity. I think that is a revolutionary technology that so far is on a pretty good trajectory through our culture as it's kind of finding its footing, finding its how it's going to be situated for the long haul. But the dollar and the euro, these are, I think, equating it to fossil fuels is a pretty good comparison. They're so deeply ingrained to especially systems around growth and investment into new infrastructure and technology that you may not maybe have this collapse of civilization, but you definitely wouldn't have the next 100 bridges that need to be built. You wouldn't have a whole lot of growth over the next couple years. So, and maybe that if that's all we have to sacrifice, the next 500 bridges around the world, or the next 500 schools that need to be built, whatever it is, I think that's what would be very difficult is the world switching over from the debt structure that creates the availability of liquidity to build new growth projects and things to basically the world running off of a fixed supply asset. It'll be done, and it'll be a better future because you're going back to a hard currency. But that transition, I think, will be too wibbly wobbly. And while it's nice to think of because we have cryptocurrency, right? We would be kings, whatever it is. There's a lot of people that don't, and that they're technologically too removed from the current ability to get into the digital world and start to engage in commerce there.
All I'll say is,
what you get.
The U.S. dollar in its current form is less than 100 years old when we went off the gold standard. The euro was created in 1999. If 20 to 50 years is too ingrained to make a change, to me, T-Shroom, I hear what you're saying. And I'm not trying to say that this is what you're supporting, but I will say staying away from something because it's uncomfortable, is that not exactly what the people in power want? Is that not a way for the minority to enslave the majority by saying, you don't want to change what we're doing for you? Look at how difficult and uncomfortable it would be. Let us continue to have power and dictate what your time and worth looks like in our own form. To me, I'm just saying, I'm like, listen, I understand it's uncomfortable, but I'm sitting here saying, if you don't think that we can change money again in the next 10, 15 years, again, the money that's ingrained, that's so useful, is 20 to 50 years old. That's it. Again, it's similar to the money. It's similar to the money we used 100 years ago, but when you look at its fundamentals, it's completely different. I'm not asking us to break the dollar system of saying milk costs $3. I'm asking us to change what backs our currency and our wealth. And to me, I think that's definitely doable in 10 years if the people make it uncomfortable on the government rather than listening to the government's threats that changing would be uncomfortable to them.
I like it. Well, it looks like we're stirring up quite a bit of a conversation, which is an excellent outcome of this chit chat here.
A history lesson, yeah.
Overall, I'm just excited to be part of the tip of the spear of a movement that I believe is going to be the foundation for a better future, where humans will not only explore, but we will go inhabit space, and we will care for each other. We will have gratitude at an unprecedented level that we never thought of before because of the types of people who are watching the stream, hitting the subscribe button, hitting like button, because we are here. We are, yes, we're capitalists. We want to see a profit for our time, for our investment, but we want to see a better future. And that's what the founding fathers of the United States of America wanted. And they were willing to throw luxuries such as tea off the side of a ship just to send the signal to the king, hey, we're tired of the old system. You're losing control. You better see who's actually in charge. And you better get with it, or else we're going to keep dumping this tea. You don't think we can live without tea? They did. That was the sacrifice they had to make, right? In our lives here in America, the sacrifices we might have to make is...
I already started. I went off with... I didn't have tea this morning. I'm already on my way to repeating the American Revolution.
A lot of these things that we're talking about here are alive and well in one country in the world, and that is El Salvador. A lot of this revolution has already taken place.
Yeah.
It may not be turning out as exactly how Bitcoiners would think it would be, but there is a development. I don't know if you've seen this yet. El Salvador, we're opening our new offices to support digital transformation. So Google is opening up an office in El Salvador to help support the El Salvador transformation. Okay? There's a lot of good words in here. And in my mind, this is a middle finger to the IMF, who last week, if it wasn't the week before, told El Salvador, Nayib Bukele, the president there, hey, you want $1.4 billion? You got to make some changes to that whole Bitcoin structure you've got going on in the country. You know how you made Bitcoin legal tender? Yeah, we don't like that. We don't like that. If you want to keep that mustache of yours, you're going to better get rid of it. You better get rid of that Bitcoin, or you're not getting that $1.4 billion that you need, trillion. Well, Google has swept in and said, hey, it looks like things aren't going very well with the IMF, but we're going to come in and we're going to help this digital transformation. Tim, what do you think about this? Do you think this is a good move for Google? Do you think this is good timing?
It's very good, I think, for a lot of reasons, because there was speculation there for a while. Was Google going to potentially side with maybe more of the TradFi space and be anti-crypto, which makes no sense because Google wants to be on the front line of technological innovation, right? So that was kind of a question mark. I was like, why is Google fighting crypto? Well, this is definitely a win for crypto to see Google stepping into the country who's leading the charge for massive Bitcoin adoption and say, we're going to partner with you and help you build. And ultimately, watch this be an amazing move for Google. And they might be one of the first, but they will not be one of the last companies in the tech space that moves operations. Again, they're not moving all operations, but this could be the beginning of that movement that moves offices and operations down to a country that does see the future, that is innovating, that is tired of the old fiat currency way. That's good for business. That's just good for building wealth as a whole. So I'm a big fan of this. I'm very, very glad Google's making this move, A, for themselves, and B, for the rest of us, showing that they are pro-crypto after all.
Mm-hmm. Now, Google is a very large organization, and they're bringing you this video right now on YouTube, right?
Yep.
We wouldn't be able to do it, but they do come with some blemishes of their own. One that comes to mind is their recent release of their AI product, Gemini, which when you typed in Founding Fathers of the U.S., these were some of the images that you got back, right? Kind of very friendly with the diversity and inclusion crowd, which, you know, is seen is maybe one of the principles that shouldn't be perpetuated into the future in such a top-down way, so to speak. Diversity and inclusion, of course, in and of themselves, great principles, but the as they relate to the political movement here in the United States, comes with some snags, so to speak. One of those snags is this: you just get a strange perversion of reality, which is not actually an accurate representation of the human experience. So
I could be wrong, T-Shroom. I'm pretty sure the CEO of Google came out pretty much saying this is embarrassing and ridiculous. Ultimately, that whole thing came out from just a couple of, I'm not gonna say interns, but employees that took upon themselves too much power to promote just some woke stuff right there. I think the CEO has dealt with it. I don't hold, as funny as that whole thing was, I do not hold that against Google, because I do think the CEO has come out and pretty much said, hey, that's pretty ridiculous. We do love diversity here, but let's not be ridiculous like that. That's pretty embarrassing as a whole.
It was. Sundar Pichai, the CEO of Google, absolutely. Tim, you took the words right out of my mouth, and I appreciate it. Jumping in there. Yeah, he came back and he said, look, like, we've made mistakes. We're fixing them, but Gemini's going to be great. Buy licenses today. We need to compete with Microsoft. But overall here, I really like the optics of Google jumping in when the IMF is kind of putting the pressure on El Salvador. I do think that Google is making a statement here, and it is a crypto forward statement. They're not coming in and saying, hey, we're going to build all these crypto rails and we're going to pump AVAX and Cardano to the moon. No, they're saying we're going to come in and support you all, support the country of El Salvador and your digital needs. This is going to come with a price tag, right? But ultimately, we are looking to support this country, which has taken a risky step in a digital future that we believe in, and screw the IMF. And I think that it's a great positive direction. Yeah. It also comes the same week that the Hong Kong Securities and Exchange Commission equivalent goes ahead and passes the ETF for Bitcoin and Ethereum, first to do so on the spot variety. And it's been a good day. It's been a good week for crypto. It's just the price charts, man, are absolutely getting a little bit of movement to the downside, in case you haven't noticed, opening up some discounts for maybe some folks who missed the ship. Well, Tim, we have made our way through the news here. There again, not a ton of developments right now. There's a lot of new projects getting launched and different things like that we'll cover later in the week. But we do have a factoid of the day, and that factoid is brought to you by iTrust Capital, folks. We trust iTrust, and if you are looking for an excellent way to save money in a tax-advantage IRA, in crypto in an IRA, that's right, you heard it correctly, and also get free $100 towards your first investment in crypto, look no further than the first link in the description of this video for iTrust Capital. From 1994 to 1995, what American corporation was known as Cadabra Incorporated before the rebrand? Was it A, Deloitte, B, Amazon, C, JCPenney, or D, Walgreens?
I got no idea whatsoever. Cadabra?
Come on, Tim. You don't know anything about American history, do you?
Not about this. Bruh. I have no idea. No idea whatsoever. I'm trying to remember because obviously Amazon started off as like a book. It was just books.
Right.
But did it start that way or did it start off? I'm leaning potentially towards B. Cadabra.
Leaning towards B. Okay.
I'm gonna go with B. I'm gonna say Amazon because I don't feel like JCPenney or I don't know. I don't know what I don't know. I'm just thinking like abracadabra, like the magic stuff. Let's go with Amazon. I could see him change the name to Amazon because he hadn't taken off yet.
Look at that, Tim. You got it right. And so did all the bros that guessed B. Amazon, formerly known as Cadabra Incorporated from 1994, your boy's birth date. Let's go.
There you go.
And 1995, which is your birth date, right? Or were we both 1994?
We're both 94. Yeah, I'm older than you, so I'm not going to be born a year later than you.
Qualm Z, that is an interesting name. Qualm Z said, obviously Amazon. Well,
obviously.
I did not realize that we had the world's foremost expert on corporate name changes in the chat. Let's go, bros. We made it to Qualm Z's YouTube suggested list.
There we go.
Zachary Martin said he's changing his answer.
Yo, what up, Seymour? Scott Seymour. Hey, yo, cheers. Yo, where's my bowl? Do I even have a bowl? Oh, I do. Hey, yo, cheers, everybody. Yo, cheers. Cheers, sweetheart. Yo, definitely cheers. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hope you're doing good, man. Hope you're doing good. What's today? Wednesday? Tuesday? I don't even know. Tuesday. Okay. Hope you're having a great Tuesday. Hell yeah. I don't even know what day it is.
It's key information per account for iTrust Capital. So
just know I woke up.
I do with iTrust Capital. I have an account now for myself, my wife, and for my son Brody, which means actually I can put upwards of $21,000 a year into it. I'm not saying take every penny you can right this second and go do it, but guess what? Now that it's April 6th, now it's April 16th of 2024. Today's day one of 2024's $7,000 allotment. And think about what's going to happen. Again, could we see some more drops in prices? Yes, we already talked about that. There's, I think, a little bit lower prices coming. But as a whole, when you think about the next 300...
Let's see. Doing great, brother. I hope you're doing the same for you, brother. Yeah, doing great. Doing great. Just trying to figure out what these people saying. They say more prices are coming, more lower prices coming. Yo, the FUD is real. These how you know these people have never been in a full bull market. Or is trying to time the market and it's going to get shit on after we move upwards. They're going to be screaming, oh my God, yo, you know, I want it to come lower. It's going to come lower. And it's not. It's not. It's not. It's going to be crazy. These people are funny. These people are funny. It's funny to watch. It's funny to watch. But hey, only time will tell. And we will see.
Satoshis you could have gotten if you bought within, between now and maybe the next couple of weeks. So go sign up today, get yourself set up and ready, get an account for you, your wife, any kids you have. That way you can get more of your money legally away from the IRS. We'll never advise you to do anything illegal. Please follow all laws that apply to you. But this is one of the ways, if you're saying, I'm freaking tired of giving Uncle Sam my hard-earned money, this is one of the legal ways you avoid that. Go sign up with iTrust. And link down below. Let's get into some Q&A. Got a lot of people in chat giving their thoughts. I also want to let you guys know I will be on today. Last Thursday, I was on Stocks with Josh. I saw actually a couple of people in the bros community. We're already Stocks with Josh people, but I heavily advise you guys go check out Stocks with Josh. If you want to learn more about the stock market, he does an amazing job of breaking that down. He has an awesome community. He also does a lot of TA. I will be back on with him again today. We're going to talk more crypto on his channel. We'll talk Lux Algo. We'll do some chart stuff over there as well. But go check us out over there. Show some love and chat over there with the bros community. Let's get some Q&A in here. Do you guys want to ask questions just about us in general? Do you want to ask some questions about doing some more charting? Do you want to ask questions about Virginia Tech spring game and how we're going to be the best team in America this year? All of these things are questions you can ask if you so desire.
Kyle Fields has jumped in here with an interesting comment on the factoid. He said, because books would appear like magic. That's why they named it Kadabra.
Is
Kyle,
that true? Is that true?
Well, I don't have any reason to believe that it's not true. And Kyle, he's got a collared shirt in the little picture of him, of Kyle. So I trust him.
It's not just a collar shirt. It's got a button up with a suit coat over, like at least a nice jacket. So Kyle Fields has no idea. He just
people who wear collared shirts never lie. Bernie Madoff never wore a collared shirt, ever. I don't think. So that's good. Yeah, they'll appear like magic. Was Jeff Bezos was there from the beginning, right? I believe he was like the founder.
Yeah.
Kyle Fields says he has no idea if that's true. I think.
Yeah.
Probably.
So.
Oh,
man,
not a good look
Kyle.
for the collared shirt wearing.
Hey, yo, cheers, everybody. Yo, cheers. Cheers, sweetheart. Definitely cheers. Hell yeah.
Sure. So let's see here. Question for you, T-Shroom, because I honestly have not done a lot of deep research here. Warrior 4588X, one of our members. Thank you for being a member, by the way, Warrior. Said I would love to hear your thoughts on Arrow. Is it Aerodrome? Is that what this is? AERO?
If
I've
it
definitely
is,
heard people talk about it.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've done. I don't know. I haven't done a lot of research into Arrow. So Warrior, I'm not gonna have a great take there. I know that Crux definitely has talked about it.
I think
So
Kelly's
I don't
pretty
think I
bullish
see
on
Crux
it.
in chat today.
Big Kelly Kellum
Is he?
over from the
Kelly
BitLab
Kellum.
Academy. Huge friend of the show. Huge friend of me. He is my friend. I am his friend.
Yeah, he is. All right, let's see here. I'm gonna look it up on CoinMarketCap.
I've got
Aerodrome Finance. Okay, yeah. What do you got? Tell us
now,
about it.
Aerodrome Finance, Tim, a lot of people don't know this, but it's actually the next generation automatic market maker, AMM, designed to serve as Base's
Hey, yo, cheers,
central
everybody.
liquidity
Cheers,
hub,
cheers.
combining a powerful liquidity incentive engine, vote lock governance models, and friendly user experience. Aerodrome inherits the latest features from Velodrome V2. So the one reason that springs to mind of why someone might be bullish on this project is because Base does not have a coin. So something that is so fundamental to the Base ecosystem could be kind of bought by osmosis, so to speak, because there's no Coinbase coin to buy. Somebody might think Aerodrome, well, it's kind of an important coin to that ecosystem. Maybe I'll just buy that.
Yeah.
So
let's share my screen here real quick. Let's talk about Aerodrome a little bit more. I need to look in the tokenomics here, but this is kind of just raw. You guys are watching me kind of look into this coin. I don't love what's happening over here with supply. Now, maybe they have some sort of rules here. Ultimately, here's what I'll tell you guys. Everyone's going to have some form of an explanation. You're going to find if anyone's an Aerodrome like maniac, they're going to be like, well, they have a plan. It's going to be stretched out over this long, and there's this much locked up. All right, I will give anyone the benefit of the doubt, but I also have to just call a spade and say this is not a good situation you have going on right here, right? So there's no max supply, at least reported, that they've given us. So that's our first sign. I will always prefer coins that have max supplies. Some of them, though, can be deflationary and have some good things going on, like Ethereum. I've also heard, we made a video on DOT the other day, a couple weeks ago. DOT has plans to become deflationary. So that's a massive win for Polkadot. But as a whole, I don't love that they don't have a max supply. I need to learn what's going on with supply. But what we do know about them is they're self-reporting 159 million tokens, almost 160 million tokens are in circulating supply. But the total supply is 812 million, which means we got a lot of tokens that are not coming. What are the rules for these being released? Are they rewards to? Is Aerodrome stakeable? Like, are these node operating rewards? Is there a unlocking time span like XRP? They unlock tokens at the beginning of every month, but then randomly this last month they unlock a bunch right in the middle. There's going to be an explanation, I'm sure, that is going to cause some people to say, oh, yeah, Aerodrome's good. But I'm just telling you, you definitely want to know the details of the unlocks and of the rewards, because ultimately on the surface, 20% at best of the tokens in existence being in circulation means if you buy now, guess what? The market cap could.
Yo, what up, Sky? Yo, cheers, man. Hey, yo, cheers, everybody. Yo, cheers, you, Sky. Yo, cheers, baby. Hell yeah, definite cheers. Hell yeah.
Know the tokenomics. You guys who are looking into it, give us answers in chat. I'll do more research as well, but tell me where you guys are finding the details of their tokenomics, because on the surface, I don't like that. I don't like. Again, I'm not perfect at math here, but that's going to be 20%ish. Less than 20%, I think, even.
And the numbers are similar on CoinGecko as well. Circulating supply, 402 million. Total supply, 900.
Well, those numbers are completely different. Similar, and they're different. They're just completely different.
Yeah, this one's more like 48%, something like that. 50.
It's still not great.
Hey, yo, cheers, everybody. Yo, cheers. Cheers, sweetheart. Definitely cheers. Oh, yeah.
I would need to know more about those tokenomics to feel comfortable about it.
And sometimes in order to be early, you have to discard, your concerns about the tokenomics, or you don't, and you don't buy it, right? But generally, I think Aerodrome, from what I've heard from other, smart investors that I know, like, and trust, it's not a bad project, right? It just needs some more research from the investing bros. It's not one that's really hot on our radar. And so, while we can't be bullish on it, we can provide you with a cute picture of a dog. That is something that we're confident in providing. So, Litecoin was a coin that was thrown out by Kyle Fields for the monthly charts specifically. So, a fan of the monthly charts, like your boy T Shroom.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Let's talk
Tim
about monthly
hates the monthly charts.
There's not a lot you can do with the monthly chart information is my only problem with it. Let's turn on Lux Algo. Let's see what's happening in the monthly chart. When I say that is because to get any new update to what's happening, you have to wait like another 30 days. And then candles, you really need to see accumulation of.
That's how somebody doesn't know how to read a chart. There you go. If you gotta wait for a whole candle to spawn, if you can't really understand how candles form, then you don't know how to read a chart. If you're waiting for the candle to form to make a judgment, then you're a lagging indicator on your own, because you don't know what the next candle is gonna spawn. So after a while, you learn how these candles spawn, and you can take advantage of what's coming next, basically predicting the future. These people just throwing shit at the wall. Hopefully it sticks.
In either one, I win. We're happy.
All right. Let's see what's going on here. As a whole, look at the monthly chart. I'll tell you one thing that for sure is going to still be in play here. And it's actually kind of bullish, but I don't need the monthly chart to see this. But you kind of have a little bit of and I have to raise this up. I don't know why I had that level the way I did. It's been a while, I guess, since I've done it. But you kind of have a little bit of a flat top with a consistent level of rejection right there above $100, but our bottoms are getting higher and higher. Like, our lows are getting higher and higher. This could lead us into something that we would call an ascending triangle. Let me just kind of draw some things there. The line did not go exactly where I wanted it. We'll just kind of draw it like that, roughly. Rising support levels, flat resistance levels now for a long time period since the first touch back in February of 2023. That's a positive sign.
Yo, let's go, Doge. Leave everybody behind. Let's go. Let's go. Show me that crazy God candle. Let's go.
That we have a bigger blue candle body than the white one speaks bearish nature. But there's just so much that can still happen. Money flow on the monthly is not looking very positive. The RSI is so boring. I'll tell you what. Did he say something about the monthly chart that he thinks is important?
I'm
I'm
not
not
sure.
finding a lot.
He just said he wanted to see it.
All
He
right,
has
well, that's
also Kyle also said every chart serves a purpose. So kind of taking the
Every
easy
chart
middle
serves a
ground
purpose.
on the contentious debate.
Yeah, slugs serve a purpose too. I'm not really a fan of them.
Wow.
Weekly chart, definitely more bullishness coming on. We're coming back down, retesting the weekly smart show concept. We have a take profit way up high at 155 to 200 here on Litecoin. Definitely wrestling with a fat order block there as well. Oscillators were bullish. They're kind of showing signs of weakness, but the money flow, again, the only thing here, the money flow looks like it's keeling up here. So again, weekly charts, even you still got to wait for a month or two before you're really getting a lot of information. But I like more of what I'm seeing on the weekly chart than the monthly chart. I feel like I can do more with the information it's giving me. I come down to the daily chart. Daily chart shows definitely, as we just took out our smart show concept, potential downward moves down here. Order block and green support band coming in around $67, not that much further from where we just wicked. That's also going to put us close to that trend, that yellow trend I just drew on the monthly chart. I can kind of come back here and clean it up if I really wanted to. In fact, I definitely am going to as well. Yeah, that's going to put us kind of in that same area as that yellow line right there. Look for another bounce, another higher low on Litecoin. Not a bad looking chart. Look.
You're welcome, America.
$68 area on Litecoin, I think is a good looking area. Don't think I need to wait for that take profit necessarily. I think that this is one that order block is going to size. Maybe we wick down and touch that take profit. But if I'm feeling like I want to buy a safe area, I'm looking at a $68 range and saying that's a solid low for me to buy some more Litecoin if I'm super bullish on Litecoin. And some people are, some people aren't. Do with that information what you will. Let's see. Let's get like one more. I'm going on Josh's show here in about a half hour or so. So I'm going to take a little bit of a break. So we're going to end the show a little earlier than 4:15, but I'll do one more coin. Alex Katz says ICP. Put a 1 in chat if you guys like ICP. Put a 4 in chat if you do not like ICP. Why did I say 4? Because who likes 4? I don't know who likes 4. Again, I said it last time. I think CZ likes 4. It's more of a joke. 4 is just it's not very like well thought through. I don't know. It's just not a special number.
Here. How about this one, Tim? Put a 420 in chat if
everyone likes
you are going
420.
to be celebrating the Bitcoin halving with a little bit of green stimulation, if you know what I mean. Let's look at internet computers.
The green beans?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So got to mix results here. We got some 1s. We got some 4s. I'll tell you what, guys. I like ICP. I do like ICP. If you don't want to buy ICP, don't do it. But what I'm looking at right now, we're wrestling with this. Remember, we called the $11 support zone and this order block. We're still wrestling and keeping this smart show concept on the daily chart in play. If we lose, so this is an if-then statement. If we lose the smart show concept and we break that orange line, I think that your next stop right here, you're finding a trifecta of confluence down here towards right below $9, closer towards 850. You got a big fat order block. You got to take profit. You got the green support coming in here. We have not touched in a long, long time. So for me, ICP, I think, I bought some more here the other day. The ICP is one of the coins I actually added to my bag because it did exactly what I thought it would, and I didn't have enough supply. But I think if I'm looking to add more ICP, I'm not going to buy more right in this area. I'm going to wait. I'm going to see, can we get down towards $9? I think for me, $9. I don't really ever buy the exact bottoms. I buy the bottom zones. $9 to me looks like a nice place to acquire some more ICP.
If it doesn't, it looked like it could hold that level, that uptrending line.
It's again, that's why it's a big if-then statement. And look at the oscillators here. The oscillators giving us some reversals. I'll have to take a look at the 4 hours. The 4 hour money flow. Yeah, the 4 hours showing a potential buy here on a scalp long. I don't like when the money flows below the bearish threshold. But we got the green reversal. We have the bullish momentum. If I see the money flow here in the next couple of hours get back above this bearish threshold, that's that red faint line on the money flow for Luxalgo, then I think I'm entering a scalp long there. And what you're looking at, if that happens, more than likely on the 4 hour chart, you're probably going to see a move back up into the stop loss and the smart show concept somewhere back around 1350, back to the highs we had on the bounce back on the 15th. So again, that's what I'm seeing on Luxalgo. By the way, if you guys love what you see with Luxalgo when you come in and check it out, you love the TA we do here, you love the fact that this is a channel that is giving you guys what you need to hear rather than what you want to hear when it comes to price action, and you want to do that for yourself, go check out Luxalgo down below. And when you do, when you purchase Luxalgo with our link and you go over and connect to our Discord, you can file a ticket and I will approve you if you give me your ID, and you can join our trading group where I will give you the insight daily as to what I'm looking at, but B, this is the most important thing that not everyone even in that group takes advantage of. You need to tell me what you're trading, show me your trade setups, ask me questions, and I will give you feedback on your trades. Also, starting next week, not this week, next week, I will start doing a weekly webinar group. I don't know. We just created a live chat in there. I'm going to go live once a week with our trading group, and we're going to discuss nothing but trades. We'll do short-term trades, long-term trades, you name it. But you do need to have Luxalgo to be able to get in there and use it. Go sign up with the link down below. You're not going to regret it. If you're serious about trading and you want to make money,
I don't know. I think they're shilling their Luxalgo thing. Oh, that looks good. Well, I don't even know what it looked like. I didn't pay attention. I knew he was shilling his Luxalgo. I was like, oh man, more shills.
AYC. So go sign up for Blowfin as well. With that said, though, guys, we're going to call it a wrap on today's show. Thank you for tuning in here, every single one of you who did.
All right, no worries. We'll figure out if we can find somebody else. Ain't no worries.
A chance. But yeah, there's literally no what, like, if I'm telling you right now, every single day that we do not fall off the table is a W for the Moon Boys. Because when this rolls back over and comes back up, we're going to break through 80K. So we just got to, we literally do not expect anything in the next couple of days. Do not expect a bull run in the next couple of days. However, every single day that goes by that we're at 60K, 62K, whatever, it's a big W. I know it doesn't seem like it, but again, Bitcoin bottomed out. Once the RSI shot up, it rallied by 27%. Once the RSI bottomed out, it rallied by 55%. This one rallied by 79%. So we could expect at least 40 to 50%, which is 95K, my friend. We are we just gotta survive. I accept the criticism for saying April was bullish. I accept it. I was wrong. You are fair to criticize, but we have to band together and defeat the.
Yo, we still got 14 days. What the hell? These people are blind.
Get rich. I'm pretty sure this is it. I'm running low on Kool-Aid juice, fools. Check out the GIF. Yeah, I saw it before. Cooked. Wait, this guy actually sold Rocky? No way. Oh, this is cooked, yeah. Bro, there's no way he actually sold. There's no way. Dude, there's no way. Oh, man. Dude. Oh, man. Yo, you know what Rob G should buy? Rob G should buy Leia. Wow. Which one is it? How many are there now? Oh, it's this one. Yeah, if I'm Rob G, I'm putting 3,500 on Leia. And then the rest, I'll gamble on something else. It would either be 150,000 or 0. Yeah, if I'm Rob G, I'm buying Leia. I can't believe he actually sold, bro. I mean, it is what it is, man. The people are getting chopped up. You know what sucks, too, is this isn't even a wick. That's a bottom right there. Normally when there's a wick, it isn't a bottom, but when it's not a wick, it could be the bottom. That's so unfortunate, bro. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm sure he'll be alright. He still has 7k left, so he could still do some damage. Yeah, he's got 7k left. He could do some damage for sure. Question is, what does he buy? If I have 7k, I'm putting 3,600 on Leia. And where am I putting the other 3,500? That's a good question. Where am I putting the other 3,500? I mean, I don't know about Dog with Hat. That shit might be done. Yeah, I just did a 10x. If I'm Rob G, I'm putting 3,500 on Leia. And I don't know, I guess find a different coin. Officially going through a breakup, plus the market's going down in the shadow realm mentally. Damn, I'm sorry to hear that, Vin, man. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough when everything hits you all at once. It really is, man. I know how it feels. It really sucks. That's what happened to me. A similar situation, not the exact same, back in January and February. You just gotta unplug and let it run its course. There's really no answer for it. I would say, though, optimistically, if we're still at 62k by next week, we should go up from here. Honestly, I think we're seeing capitulation. The fact that Rob G sold, even though, like, that's bullish, unfortunately. I don't want to say it, but... Crypto Crew University was right this whole time. Yeah, correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't he say that we were not supposed to break 50k before the halving? I don't know if he said that. Somebody in my chat said that. I know a lot of you guys like to, whatever he says, you guys come here and say, and you guys were saying that he says we're not supposed to break the high before the halving. I don't know if he said that or not, but... John Doe for 5 says, come on, weak fools. I can't save everyone. Leah Cat is your way out. Check Sandy on Soul. I got in for a 2x. Wow, you're still... Dude, you're still going? You're still going strong, clicking buttons. That's amazing. I'm tapped out mentally. I don't even care about crypto anymore. Sandy on Soul?
Yo, weak people, God Candle, let's go, Chad. Let's go. We got this. We got this.
Dude, this thing is done. What are you talking about? ETH fool. Wow, God bless, bro. Oh, is this supposed to be Andy? Like Andy girl? Like Sandy's going up? Yeah. Good luck. You're still going at it. You're still going strong. You're still going strong. I would say if it falls below 7... It doesn't matter, bro. You're not going to sell anyway. It doesn't matter what I say. You're not selling anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Hey,
it's technically
cheers,
still
everybody.
bullish,
Cheers,
though.
Definitely.
So, as long as it's over 79 and 97, it's bullish. I would say if it falls below 60, it's going to 0. Personally, if it falls below 60, it's going to 0. You're not going to sell anyway, so I would say if it falls below 6, it's done. As long as it's over 6, you could get 100x. Whoa, yeah, it's up. It's at 400k market cap. Yo, John Doe's still going strong, bro. He's still clicking buttons full time. Wow. Good luck, man. Yeah, if it falls below 6, it's over. It's going to 0. I think the top is April to May 2025. Yeah, there's a bunch of different theories for the top. At the end of the day, you just got to do what's best for you. Nobody knows exactly what's going to happen. You just got to do what's best for you. Some people are selling now. Some people are selling next month. Like Non-Ngoyan says the top is next month. Everybody's got a different game plan. This correction is almost over, though. Yeah, it's almost over. I'm telling you right now, if we hold up here, it's over. We're going up. 95K is next. Wait, was Pete Reddish? Did you have a T the whole time or no? I don't think you had a T in the Pete Reddish. Did you actually have a T? To caught something. There's no way I'm sick 2 weeks later. I must have caught like the flu or something. Maybe I did get some type of COVID. I don't know. This is unbelievable. I'm still coughing. Andrew Shatada for 10 says Inu token. Give it a serious look. Maybe the next Shiba. Maybe the next Shiba. I remember that was everything's the next Shiba. Inu. 800k liquidity, 3 million market cap. Yeah, not bad. From the low to the high, as long as it's over 64, I would say still bullish. The 382 is down here at 35, still bullish. If you pull your fib down to this low, you can see the 382 is 24. So I would say as long as it's over 52, it's extremely bullish. As long as it's over 34, it's bullish. And if it falls below 25, it's going to 0. It's tough to say when something is down by 77% that it's still bullish, but the structure is bullish. So as long as it's over 55, very bullish. 35 bullish. And if it falls below 25, it's going to 0. Next stop is going to be 48 and 15 if it doesn't fall off the table. Big if. You may have a light form of ammonia. I don't know what it is. I must have got it when I went on the train because I went on the train on Monday and then I was sick by Wednesday. So it took it took 48 hours to incubate. That sounds right. But that was April 6th. That was 10 days ago. But I went for a run yesterday, like I said I would. Really sad day in fat boy history. My leg hurts and it's twitching. Like the muscle I could see my leg twitching even though I'm not moving. 13 minutes and 6 seconds. I had to fight through every ounce to get through it, bro. It was really bad. But I'm glad I did it. At least now I have a benchmark. But yeah, I think I have an injury in my knee because it's been bothering me now for a year and a half. Where it gets like swollen. I don't know what it is. Something's wrong. Maybe covering stocks can pump your numbers up. Brother, I got 360 viewers right now and I'm not talking about anything. My numbers, trust me, I got the YouTube game figured out. Somebody got pushed into my algorithm today. They were getting 1,000 views on every video and they have 1,000 subscribers. That is clearly view botting. Most YouTubers are view botting. The more viewers you have, the more you get pushed onto other people. And some people...
Yo, what up, Scott? Bang, bang. Come on, let's go. Yo, for real. We're right there at we're trying to skim to see if we can break out. Let's go. We got this. Look, right as we talk, we moving up.
People do it. I have no interest. I want my YouTube plaque and I want my retirement money and I'm done. Roz Army for 5 says, I'm about to sell and get into oxygen. I'm all in, fools. John Doe is gonna get cooked. I appreciate the 5. That's awesome. Oxygen, is that a coin? Oxygen. Yeah, I don't know if you're just like trolling or what. I don't know. This? Yeah, I don't know what you want me to say. Don't act like you aren't using it, fool. I have no idea what you guys are saying, genuinely. You guys are literally chatting right now. For knee pain, try stretching. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I had knee surgery 20 years ago. How old am I now? No, 10 years ago. No, 12 years ago. And I was fine. And now all of a sudden, it's back with a vengeance, like a ghost.
Oh, let's go,
nah, we're gonna
Doge.
rip ass from here, fools. I can smell it. The bottom signals are going off. How's Kevin feeling today? Kevin's in the chat. How you doing today, Kevin? How you feeling today, Kevin? He says, what's up, fools? How you feeling, Kevin? 1 out of 10. How do we feel, Kevin? Yo, this guy's asking about oxygen. Is it just like a question?
Yo, let's go, Doge. Yo, shout out to all the viewers. Yo, we got 47 viewers right now. We have 2 on Twitch, 41 on X.com, and 4 on YouTube. Yo, everybody on YouTube, make sure you hit that like button. We appreciate it. Hell yeah, let's get this money.
Shiba.
Oh, what you got? Oh, what you got? Yo, let's get it. Yo, shout out to you, Morbid. Hell yeah.
Oh, meow. It did like 100x, right? Yeah, it did. Oh my god, it did 800x. God bless. Oh, SpongeBob. Nah, John Doe's gonna make it, bro. He has that. He has it in him. You know, why am I still coughing? John Doe has it in him. I would say El Meow is still bullish. As long as it stays over 1-2. Could you take it a step further? Yeah, obviously. Yeah. I would say El Meow is still bullish. As long as it stays over a 9. If it falls below 9, it's GG. It's going to 0. But, yeah. I would say it's still bullish. As long as it's over a 9. If it falls below 5, get out. Well, I would say if it falls below 9, get out. But, technically, you could go down to 5. But that's not bullish. That's a... What is that? Yeah, that's not bullish. Yeah, if it breaks the low, get out. Not... I can't tell you what to do, but... I'm talking about the movie Get Out, not you Get Out. But yeah, this is it. If it falls below 9, it's GG. It's going to 0. I was trolling because John Doe trolls his next ins. Gotcha. Donate to the Kevin Doge Foundation. Come on, don't you have like 100k, bro? You have like 50k in stocks and 100k in DogeCoin. Nobody's helping you, fool. He says, I'm taking donations. Here come the physical therapy experts. Yeah, the physical therapists. We just gotta survive. Just survive, fools. That's it. April wasn't bullish. It was a dud. I take the peanut gallery. You're right. We suck. But if we survive this, we're going back up. And Fat Tone might get his money. Then I get into Dogelon and ride off into the sunset. Mew is going high.
Yo, that's right. Yo, that's right. Yo, Rockets, Rocket. Yo, hold what you got. Hold what you got. We got this. We got this.
Yeah, nice recovery. Wow. Nice recovery indeed. I can't believe people are buying this Andy, dude. I don't even know what this is. But I can't be mad because I'm never going to get one of these bullshit moves, bro. It doesn't happen.
Yo, law of attraction. He said he's never going to get these bullshit moves. He is engraving himself in his own demise. You know, we say we got it, so we're going to get it. It's all good. You know, that's crazy.
If we hold the low. That is the only hopium that you need. Again, April wasn't bullish, but if we hold the low, there's nowhere to go but up. Isn't the halving coming up soon? The halving moon boys are going to come out. It's going to be a great, great, great year. How much Doge we got? I got 2,000 Doge, courtesy of Troy. I don't remember what his last name is. Troy something. Troy Stilvin, maybe? But I have 2,000 Dogecoin, courtesy of Troy. How's Luna Classic? Rubbish? It's barely holding, but it's holding. Yeah, dude, if all of my coin... Yeah, Pepe 2 looks like it's trying to bottom. If all of my coins go back to where they were 2 weeks ago or a month ago, I'm done. I'm selling, buying Dogelon, and I'm retiring. Off into the sunset, fat tone. I got a chance, boys. Trying to stay positive. It's all we can do. I'm 220 right now. Down from 233, 234. So, just trying to stay positive, trying to get in shape. And hopefully when the market recovers, I get my money and I don't get fat again. How's Nanangoyan? Is he gaining any weight? That fool's been eating like a fat piece of shit for the past like 3 weeks now. He's got to be getting fat. Yeah, look, my leg is twitching right now. Why is it doing that? It's like, yeah, it's
Let's go,
the
Doja.
muscle connected to my knee and the side of my thigh. It's I can't stop it. It's like,
hell yeah.
What? Yeah, something's wrong, man. I clearly have something wrong, but I'm poor. I can't afford the healthcare in Canada. It's not free like they say it is. Are you 100% memes? Yes, I'm 100% meme coins. %100% meme coins. But yeah, nah, that run was tough. This is the heaviest I've ever been where I had to run like that. The last time I was this heavy was COVID. But I was already fat before COVID. I wasn't fat because of COVID. But I didn't have... Yeah, I guess that is a beating, dude. My legs are shot, dude. You cannot be that heavy running. Yeah, but I see fat people running all the time. How do their legs not give out? That shit was rough, man. You know what? If I ever get rich, I gotta get a jacuzzi, bro. Nah, actually, I don't know if... I heard... Maybe this is wrong, but I heard jacuzzis are actually unhealthy for men. Because the hot water, like, kills your... Well, never mind. It's crypto stream. Back on topic, fools. How's ETH doing? Still bearish? Nah, we're about to blast out of here, man. I can smell it. I can smell it. You being a hypochondriac? Brother, you have no idea about my history. Shut your fat mouth. Not true, jacuzzis are A1. Nah, but it's like the water's too hot for your testicles. And, check your magnesium and potassium. Nah, I'm good, man. I chug a gallon of electrolytes every single day. It's just my leg is twitching because I should not have ran with this much body weight. But I had to. Dude, I'm like nauseous right now. What the hell? Dude, am I getting sick again? I actually feel like I'm about to throw up. Wow, this is bad. What is going on right now? What did I catch? It literally just came out of nowhere. I don't know what it is.
Alright, 1 second, everybody. I gotta
to,
change my headset. Whoops.
Pass out.
I'm gonna
My
change
leg
out
is
the
twitching
audio in
like
my headset.
my
so
leg
give me
is
2
twitching like
seconds,
a
alright?
alien
We'll plug
from
it
the
in on your
alien
headset.
movies. You know when the aliens they go on the face and they go inside of the person and then it's about to like burst out? That's You're probably
might not
mineral
hear for a
deficient.
couple of
Brother,
minutes,
I
just
went to
give us
the
a minute.
doctor. The lady told me it's stress. I don't have high blood pressure. Oh, the doctors are in the chat, fools. The doctors are in the chat. Unbelievable. The doctors are in the chat. Nah, I didn't eat anything today. That's why. I'm doing a very unhealthy approach, but it's the only way to lose weight. It is what it is. Allergic to red candles. Doctors know nothing. They're like, it went away, fools. I don't know what happened, but it went away. When I close my eyes, here's a trick for all the fat people. Nah, I don't know why I keep saying that. If you're about to throw up, if you close your eyes and put your head down, it goes away. And then what happens is your body releases, like, you just start sweating profusely. But I don't know what it is, but it works. Now I'm sweating, but it went away. Uh, 19-year-old millionaire doctors. Yeah. Nah, one guy's 17, bro. That fool is 17 years old, about to be a millionaire. That is insane. I didn't even know what I wanted to do with my life at 17. They were trying to tell me to go to college. That fool's about to be a millionaire. That's amazing. God bless. remember the Chug Jug? The Hopium Chug Jug juice? It's this. Okay? 7 grams of BCAAs, blue raspberry, electrolytes. This is the blue Chug Jug. Remember, you guys were like, it's the Chug Jug? Here's the nutrition facts. So I guess there's really nothing in here. Right, for all the nutritionists in the chat. Try and get it to focus. There you go. L-leucine. There you go. Valine. Potassium, sodium. Now, there isn't that much, but I'm drinking the whole gallon. Okay? So now, we tried a new flavor. Because I went to Target for $27. I always like buying this, but they didn't have any, so I tried the new flavor. Red Airheads. Same thing. This is what officially flavored cancer. This one does have calories. Yes, it's not healthy. I understand that. The way I'm doing it is extremely unhealthy. Dude, last year I was doing Diet Mountain Dew fasting. I was literally not consuming anything except for Diet Mountain Dew. But I was able to lose the weight. And when I went to the doctor and I got the blood test, I got my everything checked, my vitamins, testosterone, everything. She said this is nothing wrong. So I was like, all right, back on the diet do, fool. Do the do. Do the do, fool. Do the do, fool. That has lots of calories. Yo, brother, it's 5 calories, you jabroni. Where's my chart? You know what? You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right, fools. That's what every obese person say. Their blood work is perfect. Well, no. Last year I was 175 pounds. I wasn't obese. Now I am obese. No, I'm overweight. But I'm saying I drank Diet Mountain Dew and did nothing else. And I went to the doctor and I said, this is what I do. But the doctors do suck. But I asked about all of my tests. Everything came back good. She tried telling me... Never mind. Anyways, back to the sideways fool. Elon is dropping like a bad habit. Yeah, it's gonna wait for me. The market is gonna be poetic for Fat Tone. It's gonna be poetry. I'm gonna get my trillion Dogelon and we're gonna ride off into the sunset together. I'm telling you right now, it's gonna happen. God bless. God willing. Fat Tone's gonna get his trillion Dogelon. We're gonna ride off into the sunset. I'm gonna sell for $6 million. After taxes is $3 million. I'm gonna get a black C7 and a red C7 and put the rest in the bank and retire. No, that's literally, I mean, brother, this guy Powell's saying they're not cutting interest rates. If you have $3 million in the bank, you make $150,000 a year. If you can't retire on that, then you're actually a jabroni. Or you live in California.
Alright, testing. Can y'all hear me, chat?
Your doctor is a jabroni as well. I don't have a doctor, fool.
sounds
So
like
I
he's
went to the
inside
doctor
something.
last year because I was...
The headset. The headset that's making him sound like that.
gonna get kicked off the insurance.
Super low. My voice?
That was the last time I went to the doctor since I went to college. I went to the pediatrician. I was 18. They were like, bro, you can't be going here. I was like, I don't have a doctor.
Okay, I gotta figure out my headset.
That
Sorry.
was so long ago, though.
Is my voice low?
So I went to the doctor, and
Oh my
that was
God.
it. Now we're winging it on Diet Mountain Dew. Rob G, who's not in a good spot right now,
I don't know what
3,500 is only half of his portfolio.
Huh?
I think Leia is a good fit for Rob G.
I'm trying to fix the
If I had
volume.
3,500 extra, I
Hello?
would buy
Hello,
Leia,
testing.
but I don't. So, was a good try.
It sounds so weird.
What about the theory that we top 500 days after the halving? My boy, you got to do what's best for you. I am not here to convince anybody. I do not give a shit what you do. Genuinely, I don't care. It's over now. Once this corrects them, I'm buying
Is it still low?
And that's it. Fat Tone's gonna make it.
Man.
Pediatrician, yeah. That was so long ago, though. I remember sitting on the table, like, I hope this guy doesn't tell me to take my pants off, brother.
Okay, it's probably dying. Maybe that's why. Alright, let's go Doja. Let's go. Okay, so I gotta figure out. Kinda definitely lower than the guy.
I appreciate the 14, though, man. That's awesome.
You said, kinda definitely lower than the guy we're watching. Oh, my voice is lower. My voice is lower. Okay, okay. How about now? Testing. Let me know. Testing. How about that? I need to like figure this
Try and get
out.
to a trillion Dogelon. If I can get that, the prophecy will be fulfilled. I will.
Okay, it's the same. It's the same. Give me 2 seconds. Sorry, I'm like, my headset just come back on? Hold on. Let me see. Testing. It's supposed to like mute my mic, but it doesn't do that. So these headsets are bugged. Great. All right. I gotta figure that out. Give me 2 seconds, everybody. So the volume on the headset's way too loud, correct? Like the guy we're hearing is too loud. All right, let me see. I think I had it to like 75 maybe. Okay, let's see about that.
How much Dogelon to get to 100K? That's a good question.
He sounds like he's in the bathroom. I don't know. Is it my headset?
Wow, my leg is twitching hard right now, bro. 100K, pretty easily.
Hold on. The guy we're hearing is fine. Your mic is lower than the volume than the previous mic we're using. Okay. Our mic is lower. Okay, I need to figure out how to raise my mic. Give me 2 seconds. Sorry, I apologize. Damn hairs everywhere. What the hell? Okay. I see. Testing. Okay, I see. Let me see if I can raise the levels. Alright, levels all the way up. Levels are all the way up. Let's see. Testing. Okay, is that better? Maybe I just gotta move my mic a certain way. Alright, is that better? Testing. I think I gotta move my mic a certain way, maybe. It's like clicking in and out. I'm gonna turn this headset and turn it back on. Oh my god, what the hell? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna click back on this. Maybe the Bluetooth is messed it up. Maybe that's what it is. Oh my god, see? It switches and then we go into like an echo chamber. I don't know what's going on. All right, is my volume too low? Let me check it. I want to check it. I'm gonna check it on my phone. That's the best way I could do is check it on my phone. Give me a second, everybody. This is ridiculous. We just got these new headsets too, and then the mute doesn't work. Fucking A. We pay for revised headsets and the shit still don't work. Ain't that some crazy shit? Damn. Alright, let's see. I'm using it. I'm testing on my phone. Alright, testing. I'm testing on my phone. Okay, so the volume is it's weird. It's okay. Let me see if I can fix it. I can't do nothing about that. Maybe it's under filter. Maybe I gotta take off the noise suppression. Okay, let's see. Alright, testing. Okay, let's see. Alright, testing. Oh, it still sounds low. Testing. Okay. Okay, so yeah, I'm low compared to the audio. I'm low compared to the audio and I have no idea why. Oh man. Why? I'm sorry, No, the sound. No, the sound sounds like I'm in a bathroom. Let me see. All right, hello, testing. It's not working, man. That's what he sounds like still. Still live. How? Hello, testing. Hello, hello, hello. All right, hello, testing. I don't know. I'm gonna have to reset my audio. I'm gonna see. Can y'all hear me? Let me see. Okay, yeah, y'all can hear me, but there's no audio in the back. Okay, that's fine. I gotta restart my computer, everybody. I'm sorry, my headset's messing up. I apologize. Yo, shout out to all the viewers. You got 4 on Twitch, 52 on X, and 2 on YouTube. Give us a couple of minutes. I gotta reset this because like my audio is messing up horribly. BRB, everybody.